What is going on? Where have these packs come from?
Big Daddy Cactus.
Big Daddy Cactus. I hate you, York. You made me do that. Flip's sake.
Big Daddy Cactus? Oh, yeah. I'm stalking Big Daddy Cactus.
I got Chloe saying Big Daddy Cactus, so I'm good for a while.
I did say Big Daddy Cactus. I just said it again. There we go.
Bruh. Emotional damage.
I love you, Big Daddy Cactus.
We got, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, hype. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. I don't believe it.
A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how much we've wanted one of those.
Then let's just...
We'll take the box.
This is getting a little sus. I don't know what's getting a little sus. Hello. Hi. How are you? Hi. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome in. Yes, we already did have some gifted memberships from Irish Pokehat himself. So he gifted 5 gifted memberships. I've already written his name down because he also did not only did he gift 5 gifted memberships, but he also donated a 5 bomb. And he let us... I'm sorry about that. Ooh, I should have grabbed my water before I started, but I can always run and grab one when I give you guys the keyword for the first pack battle here tonight. Anyway, so not only did he gift 5 memberships, but then he also donated a 5 bomb on top of that. So, and he said, sadly, I'm working, but have a great stream. So he's going to be working tonight, so he won't be able to. I mean, maybe he'll pop. You know what? He might pop in still later though. But Irish Pokehat gifted 5 memberships, and it went out to Wagonix, Miguel Perez. I almost said Michael Perez. Miguel Perez, which I mean, Miguel is Michael, but anyway, Lawless or Lyndon McLean, Trainer Spree, and Vintage Will. Now, Vintage Will, I know you already pretty much said, I think, thank you already. So, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Buzz Peeps here. A bunch of my mods are here. Lasse, Sticky Bjarsk, Lasse, that it should be there soon. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. But yes, Irish for the first keyword. It is going to be the first keyword. Matt Gooch, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So, yes, we are... First and foremost, oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm like, you're right. We should hold on. Early gang, real quick. So we had Master Moon Rabbit, MMR, who's a legend over at Gladiator Collectibles' channel. So if one of my mods wants to drop exclamation point Gladiator. So shout out to MMR. I know Old Man Dirt might probably also pop in here in a little while, because also I know Albert should be going live later tonight as well, so keep an eye out for his stream. I think he was debating on possibly going a little bit early tonight. I think like maybe 6 p.m. my time, which normally he doesn't go live until about 8 p.m. my time, so he might be a little bit early tonight, so keep an eye out for Gladiator Collectibles. That's Albert over there. Early gang, we also had Matt Gooch, of course, and we had Oots, who was like excited for Battle Styles. I'm glad you guys, some of you guys are excited for Battle Styles. I know it's not the most like hype, exciting set of the Sword and Shield era. The Sword and Shield era. I don't know why I'm gonna like correct myself. But from the Sword and Shield era, I know there's like other hyper sets, but you know what? There's still some stuff I have to chase. I had my binder off to the side here now. I'm kind of a little bit frazzled, but I know for a fact. So battle styles, I need the Sleepy T-Tar. That's why it's in the thumbnail for this stream. But I do have the Urshifu, like the VMAX one, and I do have the Vs of each version, the Rapid Strike and the Single Strike. I have the alt arts of those and also the Empoleon. So, but I am hunting for the T-Tar. So that's what I'm personally going for. I am missing a bunch of golds and a bunch of rainbows as well. And I can also go grab my binder when we get that going, so I can show you guys like what's binder love, what's not. But again, so Uta was part of the early gang, A. Howard, Just Hacks, Raylin, John, just John, by the way. Lasse was part of the early... Lasse, what did he say? Was part of the early gang. Pokey Dude. Lori, I know, is part of the early gang. Krippendor, Victor, Pokey Sevens. What did he say? Exactly, right? And then I know Zonin. I was talking... that's Ben, Pokey Zonin. One of my mods here as well. I was talking to him before the stream, and I know he's going to be, again, busy with his dad, taking care of stuff there, taking care of the fam. So you're all good, man, as you know, as always. Anish is in here. Vintage Will says, hey, I like the way it tells you who gifted the membership. Yes, it's, as far as I know, YouTube has always done that. Maybe early on they didn't do that necessarily, but yeah, it's been doing that for a long time. So at least you would know who you got it from, which is cool. And then Matt Guccio saying Big Daddy Cactus along with a bunch of other people. But yeah, guys, welcome in. Smash that like button if you haven't already. I know Lasse was saying, yeah, smash that like button. He's saying Big Daddy Cactus. That's right. What's in the box? What is going to be in the box?
What's in the box?
I don't know. We don't know yet. But yeah, so there's Gladiator's Link. Thank you, JP Gaming. Oh, by the way, JP, so that's GrabFam, for those of you guys who don't know. Formerly known as GrabFam, Scratchin'. So JP gifted some cards last week, and I still have a few left. But so there's going to be the usual every single pack battle winner here today. Even if I had to sub out like all the cards from your battle for my master set of battle styles, which it's probably not going to happen because I have like pretty much all the Vs, all those. Most of the regular VMAX, pretty much all the regular VMAXs. I actually do have most of the alt arts. It is just really the T-Tar is what I think that and one other alt art is what I'm missing, but for the most part, I have all of them. Oh, no, so I'm missing the Sleepy T-Tar, and I'm missing one of the, the one in the thumbnail, that Urshifu, I have that one in the binder. I'm missing the other Urshifu VMAX. That one I don't have either. So those really are the only two like big chases that I'm looking for here today. But so let's say like even if you're in a battle where I have to sub out all the cards from my master set, I still have I have a bunch of extra EXs. There's some art rares in here. So these are all from my own personal like collection that I'm giving away today. There's a couple full arts in here. You see like an Amistar full art in there. There's a full art trainer hop in there. So these are all the extra. These are the 15 extra cards here for today for the 4 9-person pack battles, and then the 3 cards left at the end will also go to the end of stream giveaway winner. And before I go any further, please make sure that you fill out the end of stream giveaway today because it is spicy. Oh, by the way, we have Linrod. Linrod celebrating 20 months. Thank you so much. Got my mail. Thank you. Oh, so she got it. All in good state. So the Single Strike VMAX. Okay, so yeah, so Buzzpeep. So it is that one. It's the one that has more of like the red, that VMAX one. So I'm missing that one, and I'm missing the Sleepy T-Tar. So those two. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, end of stream giveaway, guys. It's pinned at the top of the chat. I'm not going to spoil it for you just yet, but I will tell you, it's a single spicy card, but you're also going to get some extra cards, not only from me myself, but also every pack battle winner is also going to get some extra cards from JP Gaming GrabFam. I know my brain is all over the place as always. But so every pack battle winner here today will, at the very minimum, get 3 cards from me from that extra stack that I just literally showed you on camera. Plus, I'll also toss in an additional card, usually from JP Gaming himself. Also, I gave away a lot of cards from him last week, so we're going to throw additional cards in from him as well this week. Just 1 extra card per person that I still have left from him. And yeah, so make sure you fill out the end of stream giveaway. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to show it on camera just yet. I'm going to wait until like maybe halfway through the stream, or it could be a quarter of the way through the stream, or 3/4 of the way through the stream. I don't know exactly when just yet, but trust me, you'll want to get in on that. And you do not have to be here to win it here today, so it is very spicy. I recommend that you get in on it, and it's pinned at the top of the chat. I just need your email address and your YouTube name to get entered, and I'm all caught up on with mail, so even if you win that, I ship worldwide. And we have Lasse. What is he doing? Lasse with 50 gifted memberships. Mama Cat, Pokey Jones, Rick VMAX is getting a gifted membership from 50. Beepop, Matthew, Pokey Rage Official, Gengar Khan, Heidner, Mr. Wonderful, hashtag legend in the chat. Thank you, Jonathan86. You're ahead of the curve. Or just legend in the chat for Legend Lasse and his wife Bjarsk. Lurkin Lowry, off center Johnny, OCJ. The John Gang is coming through, getting some gifted memberships from Lasse. What did he? One more time. Trainer Trina's getting one. CS Art. Mr. Anderson, look at all us. SDC, wasn't it SDC Collectibles, or now it's just SDC? Okay. Legend says Lori, right, Lori? Dark Yuna says Legend Lasse. Thank you so much for dropping that for him. I know he'll be like, yes, that is true. That is who I am. TL Master Gaming, Alice in Poke Wonderland. That's a mouthful. My name is Neo. Is it Neo? I don't know. Woo Woo says Emmanuel Marai. Yes, you might have been gifted one already, or maybe you did get gifted one today. But guys, we've already been gifted memberships from Irish Pokehat, now from Lasse. What did he say? Yes. So he's tuning in on this nice Sunday afternoon. And hold on, let me write him down before I forget. All right, Lasse the Legend, thank you guys for dropping those as well. Biozic, welcome in. Hope you're good. You might have just been gifted a membership. Cookies is getting a shout out from Pokezone and Ben right there. Look at all those cookies. Yes, please also drop some cookies in the chat. But guys, if you were one of those people that just got gifted a membership from either Irish earlier or from Lasse right now, please make sure you say thank you. It's a little, say thank you, I love you, drop some membership emotes that you now have access to, because if your name is green, that means you're a member. And there you go. Now, Mr. Zard's Mix, did I ask you last week, are you a branded account? Are you able to, now sometimes, like, if a person gifts a membership, you have to go into your like actual account settings, but a lot of times if you're on mobile, it'll say like, oh, pop up, do you want to turn on like gifted memberships on your account? You just have to slide the little button to the right, and then you'll be able to get gifted memberships. So make sure you have that. Where's that baby doll Rena at? Rena. Where's Rena at, Betty? I don't know. Yeah. Hold on. I just want to make sure. Did I miss anybody come in? Hard J, welcome in. Colin's dad got gifted a membership. Tommy's in here. Matthew got gifted that membership. Oh, Infinite Kiwi. I don't think I shouted them out. They got one of those gifted memberships. So Infinite Kiwi, if you pop in, welcome back. No, I'm not branded anymore. I'm just unlucky, I guess. Oh, okay. Got you. I hear you have Battle Styles. I do have Battle Styles. Big Daddy, we have your package ready to ship as soon as the shop opens tomorrow. It's on its way to you. Ooh, nice. So because of Lasse, so we worked out a deal. I sent a spicy box there. I don't know if Lasse wants me to say what the deal was. I mean, I can. Let me know if you want me to say the deal to the chat. I can, but, or unless you want to keep it on the DL. I don't know why. I mean, I'm just, you might be like, why would you keep it on the deal? Okay, so the deal was, I got this acrylic case, a really nice acrylic case for the booster box, and I was like, you know what, like, and I'm like thinking to myself, like, you know what, I have so many Evolving Skies booster boxes you guys have seen in the past, and I spoke with Lasse, and we worked out a deal where I was like, I got this nice acrylic, I'm gonna put an Evolving Skies box in it, and I'll send it to you if we can work out a deal. And he's like, yeah, let's work out a deal. So we traded for a whole case of and because it's hard to find product right now, so him and I worked out a deal, and it actually worked out. I can't get into the specifics of how well the deal worked out for both of us on both ends, but let's just say, like, we're both happy with the deal. I mean, I'm happy with the deal. So anyway, so Evolving Skies box for a case of Destined Rivals. So what's great for me is that then I don't have to stress about trying to source product for like 6 weeks, because now, well, so it's probably going to take from his country about 2 weeks to get here. I'm guessing, with shipping and customs and blah, blah, blah here to Florida, I'm guessing about 2 weeks. And I'm going to be at Card Party with Adriana anyway next weekend. So I'm not going to be able to stream really next weekend because I'll be there. So I'm hoping the way it'll work out is maybe, and also I might miss a Sunday later in July because I'm going to be visiting my dad in Ohio. So anyway, so the deal was a box of Evolving Skies for the case of Destined Rivals. So that works out for me because then I can I have 6 streams worth of product, because I'll do 1 booster box per stream plus, some nice end of stream giveaways as always and some warm up stuff. But anyway, it worked out really nicely. So anyway, thank you to him and his wife. They're going to be working on that, sending it over. So it's great. So yeah. Without further ado, so again, guys, make sure you fill out the end of stream giveaway. It's pinned at the top of the chat. It's spicy. There's a card in this end of stream giveaway today that's really spicy. I think you're gonna enjoy it. And I wish I was going to Tampa, but I won't be able to make it. I'm sorry to hear that, JP. But if anyone else is able to be there, let me know in the chat. But so, guys, fill out the end of stream giveaway. It's pinned at the top of the chat. The only difference for that is that you don't have to be here for it. So, but the rest of the rules, like pack battles, apply. So, 18 or older, fine. Under 18, please have your parents' guardian's permission. No alt accounts. No accounts less than 30 days old. And there's no keyword for the end of stream giveaway. Just fill out the form and you're good to go. So trust me, again, when I tell you that you probably want to get in on this, it's a nice little spicy card I put in there. So, I mean, some of you probably can make guesses based on recent streams of what card could be in there. So, you know, we'll see what happens, but fill it out. Do it right now. And guys, I'm going to get into some warm-up stuff here. It's nothing crazy for warm-up. I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. I'm just opening up some theme battle decks here, and then we will go into the first battle here with that Battle Styles booster box. So again, I will grab my binder. I'm going to grab a water after I give you guys the first keyword for that first battle, and I can quickly show you like the rainbows and golds I'm missing, and then just really only those 2 alt arts like I confirmed with BuzzPeep in the chat. So it's really just that the T-Tar and that Single Strike Urshifu, like the more reddish alt art, the VMAX version. So, hey, have you seen that Bulbasaur is going to have another IR in the Mega sets? I have not seen that just yet, BuzzPeep. Is that new on PokeBeach? I'll have to look it out. I was going to Tampa. Cactus said I can't kiss his girlfriend, so I'm staying home. Is this Betty? Gotcha. Shout out to Crazy Cactus. Crazy Cactus. Oh, thank you so much, Tommy. Appreciate the energy, positive energy, and all that good stuff. It's not hard to find product at my LCS. Well, it's not hard to find product at your LCS, right? But then it's like going to be it's probably super expensive, super overpriced, right, JP? So yeah, that's the problem. But anyway, guys, let's go into the warm-up packs here. So if you're new to my channel, I'm going to do some warm-up stuff here real quick to get, as everyone's getting into the chat. We have 49 people watching. We already got 39 likes. We're already a third of the way to our like goal, which is always, I try to set it at 100. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So there's the booster box, but real quick, I'm not going to take too much time for this because I know it's not super thrilling, and I realize as always, I forget to put on continuous autofocus. There we go. That's more in focus. So I'm just going to really quickly open these up. All I really need out of these is the promo, right? So I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm just opening up these 2 products for you for the warm-up, and then we're going to get right into the booster box battles. There's going to be 4 9-person pack battles, and for those pack battles, as JP just put in the chat, ! Rules, only my mods can drop that. Just when we get to these pack battles, you do have to be here for the battles. So just like with the end of stream giveaway, it's no alt accounts, no accounts less than 30 days old. If you're 18 or older, you're fine. If you're under 18, please have your parents or guardian's permission before you enter these battles, because I need to just make sure that we're all being safe here these days. And if you do win, it's 1 win per household, okay? And I will give you a keyword when we get to those battles, and you only have to put the keyword in the chat once. If you say it more than once, then one of my mods might consider you spamming and time you out. So guys, without further ado, let's just go into this Victini box real quick. Let's just show you what's in here. And I mean, well, it'll tell you, like, if you're not familiar, what exactly is in the actual, what's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yes. Oh, Mr. Zard's Mix. Hold on. I picked up an SPC and a booster box of Journey for $400 this past week, but spent $0 since it was all trade-in, says JP. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. There's also going to be full art items. Ooh, nice. BuzzPeep letting us know also updates from the next sets as well. And thank you again, JP, for dropping the rules for everyone in the chat who might not have heard me. Genuine doubt, why don't battle decks go as popular as some of the booster packs and such? I mean, sometimes I see them in stock. So I think what they're trying to do, and they're being smart about it, some of those more recent theme decks have like those special art rare promos, like the Stevens and the Marnie ones. I think that's a very smart thing that they're doing, so for sure. Yeah, I'm 118, right? Pokélele. Oh, yo, we also, hold on, I gotta go full screen. I didn't go full screen for Mr. Zard's Mix, hold on. Mr. Zard's Mix with the $1 dono all the way from Australia. Appreciate you, my friend. Let me write down. Let me write down some. I have some good names here for shoutouts for later. And then we got. So not only do we have Mr. Zard's Mix himself from Australia coming in with a dono, but we also have Professor Rich Boy Skin gifted a membership, and I don't see who it went out to. So YouTube might doing its thing where it's like it doesn't know who else to give out memberships to. It's on the fritz. So. But Pokélele looks like they're getting a shout out from Hard J. Yeah. So guys, there's the Victini promo. I'm going to kind of keep it in this packaging right now, but there it is. So if you do need the promos to complete some of your master sets, you will need to get some of these theme decks. So this was the Victini one. Again, I'm just going to keep it in here. If I open it all up, I mean, I don't think you guys are super interested in the rest of the contents of this, but there it is. So that's how the product comes. It's going to give you like, you know, the rules and like a little paper playmat kind of thing, and then there's a pre-constructed deck in there for you. So if you're new to Pokemon and how to play the TCG, I've played it. I've gone to pre-release events. I was just at one of the pre-release events for Destined Rivals with my nephew, and yeah, so that's that product there. Let me put that down. Let me put it down, and then I'll show you the other one. So there's the contents of the other theme deck. This is the Miraidon one, and I just need the promo. That's all I need. Lasse broke the algorithm. I'm pretty sure he did. I think he already broke it. Yes. Yes. All right. And real quick again. So this is just the other theme deck as part of the warm up. And if you guys are here for the pack battles with Battle Styles, it'll just be a few more moments. So there's the Miraidon, and it's just a slightly different pose for this EX, and that's why it's a Black Star promo. As you can see, this is 143, and I think the Victini was 142. So if you are on the lookout for all the promos you need from the Scarlet and Violet era, you're definitely going to need to pick up at least one of each of these products, and definitely be on the lookout for the ones that are really tough to find right now are the Marnie and, as I said, the Steven ones. I was able to find a Steven one that was the last one I found at a Walmart, so I just grabbed it. They're not super expensive, and I grabbed that one, so I'm still on the lookout for the Marnie, or at the very least, if I might just have to buy the Marnie promo separately at some point. So yep, there we go. All right. So the warm-up is done. Now I need someone in the chat. The first person to tell me, are we doing the right side of the box or left side? Left side or right side? Left or right? I need the first person to tell me in the chat that I see on my screen. The first person that tells me. Frankie, I know you just put R, but I can't reward laziness. I'm sorry. I have to go with left. Oots says left. Frankie, I wish I could go with you, but come on, you guys. You can't just put R. You gotta say the word, because R could be like what you can't recall what, you know. Okay, so we're gonna have to go with left. We're gonna have to go with left side of the box. R. R. Like, what is this? What are you, a pirate? All right. I can't reward laziness. I'm a former teacher. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, guys. So Battle Styles, we're on the hunt for the T-Tar for me personally, but there's still a lot of other spicy things in here. So let's get out the first 9 packs. So again, these are going to be 4 9-person pack battles from this box of Battle Styles. And again, one more time, if JP or Lasse or Bjarsk, if you want to drop exclamation point rules for me, please. So it is no alt accounts, no accounts less than 30 days old. If you're 18 or older, you're fine. If you're under 18, please have your parents' guardian permission before you enter these battles. It's 1 win per household. You do have to be here for these battles. And when I give you guys a keyword here in just a moment to enter these battles, it's you just have to say the keyword once in the chat, and then you're fine. If you say more than once, you might get timed out. And my mods and I have great mods. They help me with prices. We use TCG Player market price for these battles, and the person with the highest hit in the battle will go home with all the other hits that I don't need from my master set of Battle Styles. So if there's a card that I need, like let's say we pull one of those alt arts that I mentioned before, like the Sleepy T-Tar, I will have to sub it out. However, we have extra cards to add into each battle here today, and at the end of every battle, I'll ask the person to give me 3 random numbers. So like we have some art rares in here, some Vs, some EXs, and I'll tell the winner, hey, give me 3 numbers, and then I'm also going to add in an extra card from JP Gaming as well. And then of course we also have, you know, assigned energy from yours truly that I throw into the battle as well, into your baggie as well. So, and I'm still low on sleeves, so we're still going to be sleeving up everything in these Paldean Fates sleeves for right now. So please accept my apologies in advance. The T-Tar is currently at $190.19. That's pretty cracked. All right. So guys, without further ado, let me get Nightbot here set up. So I'm about to give you guys the first keyword here on this first battle here. So let me go full screen here. Let me get Nightbot set up. We already have 82 people in on the end of stream giveaway, so that's pretty hype. And Nightbot looks good to go. Dashboard, giveaways. Let's refresh the page. All right, let's go over to the Nightbot screen. Here we go. All right, the first keyword is going to be Irish for Irish Pokehat because he can't really be here right now. He's busy at work. So the first keyword as a shout out to Irish Pokehat is Irish. IRISH. There you go. So if you want to get in on this first 9-person pack battle, please make sure you put the word Irish in the chat right now. Just one time. Please don't say it more than once. Unless it's been a couple minutes and you just want to verify that you were in, you could just put the word Irish, space, and then the letter C, and then that'll let me or my mod know. Oh, they're just double checking that they're in the battle, but. If you're here, you're here. Just make sure that you stick around. And when I call your name, if you're getting on a battle, please make sure you say something. Let's get these packs out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got it. All right, so we have 9 packs here ready to go. And you know what, guys? As you guys are getting entered in on this, we also got cookies. Cookies coming in. Hold on, let me go full screen here for cookies. And we could drop a wall of cookies. Cookies coming in here with a $1.49 bomb. Cookies, I appreciate that so much. And I think I have enough keywords now for today's battles. But if anyone else does end up donating or doing a super chat, I have my marker. I have my keyword card here ready to go, so I can always put some keywords down. If anyone else donates memberships or wants to do a shout out, I'll try to remember to write you down right here, right now for next week's stream. And hold on. Next week I can't go live again because Adriana will be here and we'll be at card party. So that's not going to work. So I'll have to hold on to it for the following week's stream after that. So there we go. But guys, drop the cookies. Thank you so much. I see Jonathan dropping them. Let me go grab a water and I'm going to grab the binder. So when I come back, we'll go back. You know what? Let me leave it on the Nightbot screen so you guys can see your names coming in there. So yeah, you guys are getting in, so don't worry about that. And we're 50. Oh, by the way, we're also 50 subs away from 2K. So it's the race to 2K subs. Where's my binder? Aha. Maybe I left it out there where I can grab my water at the same time. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. Taking my time, but don't know where. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Okay, so here's the binder. So guys, the keyword was Irish. If you haven't said it yet, please put the word Irish in the chat as a shout out to Irish Pokehat. Now, so this is an old card guard binder. I have not transferred over my Battle Styles hits to one of my newer Vault-X binders. So shout out to Vault-X. If you guys ever want to save money on a Vault-X binder on their website, please use the code Cactus VX, all one word, and you'll save yourself 10%. I know I also have the command !Vault X, and it should let you guys know that in the chat if one of my mods wants to drop that as well. A shameless plug for myself. Yes, I know. All right, let's go full screen here. Thank you, JP, as well. So there it is. So if you want to save yourself 10% on Vault-X binder, there it is. But I still have Battle Styles in a card guard binder, so we can look through. We can see, like, I used to organize it like this, but I don't do this anymore. So let me go to the back. So I pretty much have all the V's. I'm missing, okay. So like you can see here, I have most of the full arts. I have the alt art, the regular V alt arts here. I don't have the Sleepy T-Tar. The Sleepy T-Tar should be right there. And then the other Urshifu, I believe, goes right here. Or maybe over here. But so I'm still missing several rainbows. So there's a bunch of rainbow binder love that I'm looking for. And also a lot of the golds. Like this is the only gold I have is the Rapid Strike Energy Gold. So we are missing a bunch of rainbows and golds from Battle Styles. But, you know, if we do get this Urshifu, you see this one right here? So if we do pull this one today out of this box, that would go out to one of you guys, whoever wins that, because that's not binder love. Or one of the other ones, one of the other alt arts. So if you pull either of these alt arts, those would go out as well because I already got it. So let's keep that binder next to me and let's start pulling names here. Let's start pulling names. Irish is he's able to pop in just for a bit. I know he's busy there, but let's start pulling names here. Let's go back over to Nightbot screen. You should put the names on the energy cards of the Pokemon and the number. Maybe. That Urshifu that you have is only $73.79. It's only $73. Hey, you know what? It's still a spicy meatball. All right, but here we go, guys. Let's start pulling names here. Here's Jonesy. Here's Jonesy. Guys, if I call your name, please make sure you say something in the chat. The quicker you say something, the quicker we can move on. And like that. So please say something in the chat if I call your name. I usually give you guys about a minute, maybe 2 minutes tops. And if I've also seen you within the past minute or two in the chat, I usually say, oh, you know what? I just saw Mr. Zard's mix, for example. Let's say I pulled his name. I'd be like, I just saw him. I was just talking to him. He's good to go. So make sure you stay hydrated. Yes. All right. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say? All right. So here's Jonesy is here. All right. And again, guys, I have price checkers that help me in the chat. So there's people who aren't mods that also help with prices, and I appreciate all your help with that. With checking prices, we use TCG Player market price for these battles. So make sure that if you're helping with prices here today, just as a reminder, make sure that your website on your TCG Player website is refreshed, so we have the most up-to-date prices. And like that. Here's Jonesy. Here's Jonesy. All right, here's Jonesy is here. Who's next? Victor Kordek. Where's Victor at? Or I feel like is Victor one of those people I think I just saw in the chat? Hold on. The chat's going at a pretty good clip right now, guys. Thank you all for being here and getting entered in on these battles. Victor Kordek. And yes, for those of you just coming into the stream now, the keyword is Irish as a shout out to Irish Pokehat. So please put that once in the chat if you want to get entered in on this first battle. This is not like Streamlabs where once I start choosing names, it closes everyone out so you can't get entered. So Irish is the keyword, and it's winner take all for these battles. So the person with the highest hit will go home with all the hits that I don't need. Plus they'll get some extra cards from me as well, and one additional card from JP Gaming, who is one of my mods here in the chat. All right, Victor is still here. Who's next? Fish Frenzy Addiction. Fish Frenzy. Oh, by the way, I'm missing some people. I know some people chat does go fast, right? Oots. I know Cookies is dropping the Irish, the Shamrocks. John Parker's giving a shout out to Sven. Nirma's getting a shout out from Sven. John was also giving a shout out or saying hello to JP Gaming there. Irish was saying, yo, John, to the John gang. The Empoleon, BuzzPeep says, is $53.97. So if we pull that Empoleon alt art here today, I don't need it. I remember pulling that card out of one of those $20 Walmart like 8-pack Urshifu boxes like a few years back. That's how I got that Empoleon alt art. And that literally that one in that binder came from that $20 Walmart product a few years back. So that's how I got it. Hey, sorry, Pack was putting enrollment to bed, says Maxie. Oh, Maxie, you're fine. Don't worry about it. All right, so Fish Frenzy Addiction is here. Just want to make sure I put the word addiction on your card, as if there's any other Fish Frenzies in my chat. Aki's getting a shout out from Irish. Aki. Harjay's giving a shout out to Just Hacks. All right, who's next? Irish Pokehat. All right. I know Irish is here. Matt Gooch. Sometimes that's what it takes. That's what it takes. All right, Irish Pokehat I know is here. So I'm just going to go right into the next name here. Who's next? First Tamu. Where's First Tamu at? First Tamu. I feel like First Tamu has not gotten in on a battle in a while, so it's pretty cool to see you getting in on a battle here. Nirma is giving a shout out. First Tamu saying congrats. Not rigged, says Irish, right? Maybe rigged. Right. Woo woo. All right. First Tamu is definitely here. Okay. Laugh It Out. Where's Laugh It Out at? That definitely sounds like a new name in the chat. Laugh It Out. Where are you at? Laugh It Out. I need you to shout it out. Where are you at? So I know that you're here. And guys, again, please make sure you're following all the rules. No alt accounts. No accounts less than 30 days old. 18 or older you find. Under 18, please have repairs and garnish permission. If I myself or one of my mods or people that I trust finds out, discovers later that you are an alt account or violated one of my other rules, your winnings will be forfeited and passed on to the next runner-up that was in your specific battle. And I'll have to go through and rewatch the stream and be like, oh, who was the runner-up? And I'll have to figure that out and go through that whole process. So please just follow the rules and we're all good to go. Laugh It Out is here. All right, who's next? John Cooter. Uh-oh. We got one of the John gang coming in here. Oh. John Cooter, who's getting a psychic energy. And PokeDiz in the community said, I'm not a psychic, but I'm kind of a psychic. I'm not. All right, John Gang. Hashtag John Gang on your card. And I spell John Gang with an H because I like spelling John with an H, John. I know some people spell Jonathan and with just the N, no H, but I've always preferred to spell John with an H. I don't know, looks fancier. So I'm sorry for all my Johns out there, like Jonathan with just the N, but yeah. All right, so John Cooter is here. All right, I have two more names to pull out of this. If you don't get called for this first pack battle, there's still 3 more Battle Styles battles after this, with this entire booster box getting opened up here today on the channel of Sword and Shield era Battle Styles. So, all right. John Cooter is all set. He's excited. Yo, we got Aki coming in here. Hashtag John Gang, says Lasse. What did he say? He said hashtag John Gang. Thank you. My prediction for this stream is fun times. I always try to have fun times with you guys. I hope I'm fun. I hope I'm not super... I know I can be annoying sometimes with how chatty or too talkative I can be, but I hope you guys still have fun and just enjoy yourselves here on Sundays with me. So, and I appreciate you being here. So thank you. It means a lot that you sacrifice your time to just chill, and I don't know, you know, your time is your most valuable. I'm one of those big believers in that time is your most valuable commodity. So you're putting your time here with me and just chilling is it does mean a lot. So thank you. Aki is here. Excellent. Aki is here. Also going to give a shout out to Lasse and Dark Yuna. All right, nice. Aki. All right. We don't mind it. Thanks for taking this time to stream, says Laurie. Oh, thank you for being here. I was about to tell you to shut the hell up too. right, Frankie. I would be Sticky John. Sticky John. All right, might need to price check hollows in this set because of the pull rates and battle styles. No, BuzzPeep, I don't think... I know the pull rates can be pretty rough with battle styles, so I hope you guys are ready for this. That battle styles and a lot of the Sword and Shield era can be rough. The pull rates can be tough. That's why we do have extra cards from myself. We have we have extra cards from JP Gaming as well. If it's a really bad battle, or I'm like, wow, that was like really bad. So we're not going to be price checking hollows, but I appreciate you. I know what you're saying, BuzzPeep, but I don't want to go through that unless it's like a hollow where it's like that Forest Seal Stone at that one point that was like $13 or $14. But I don't think there's anything left in like the Sword and Shield era that's worth anything, because now those cards have been phased out. Like it's not playable anymore in like tournaments because it's the new block, the new era. So anyway, yeah, we're just not going to be doing that. All right, so 5 seconds for the last person in the first battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coach Bruce Tipper. Coach Bruce Tipper. All right, Coach Bruce has a quick response. Thank you. All right, guys. So we have our first 9 battlers here today, and yes, as BuzzPeep's definitely alluding to, Sword and Shield era sets can be pretty rough sometimes, but that's also the same could be said about Sun and Moon. I wasn't really around for Sun and Moon. I came in basically right around Chilling Reign into the hobby, so I wasn't really around for Sun and Moon. But people will say back in the era, like when Sword and Shield was being open, that Sun and Moon was even more brutal with like pull rates. So yeah, let's just hope for the best, honestly. Good luck, battlers. Hope we see some heat, says Aki. Yes, let's see some heat. You guys, I showed you what I need for Binder Love. I do need a bunch of rainbows. I only have 1 gold, for example. So yeah. So this could be rough. This could be pretty good. We'll see what happens. So, you know, hope for the best. Expect the worst. Hope for the best. All right. Here we go, guys. Thank you for all my price checkers. BuzzPeep, I know Lasse helps with prices. I know some of the Johns have helped me with prices in the past. John Cooter, here we go. I know J.R. Lindor's helped with prices. I know Janda Skunk's helped with prices. I know Irish, at sometimes I know when you're less busy, I know you're at work right now. I know even Irish has helped me with prices at one point. So I've had a lot of people who have been super helpful help me with prices. Even Bjarsk at one point, when I know the baby went down for a nap once pretty early, helped with prices. So anyone who's ever helped me with prices, thank you to you as well. So appreciate you. All right, let's give away some codes. I don't know if it'll really be any worth it for that, but yeah. So, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. John Kromberg, right. Expect the worst is your personal saying. All right. John, here we go. Fan of Waves, Corefish, Cacnea, respect the Cactus. More brutal, and they barely even printed some of those tag team sets. No wonder all the chases are worth an arm and a leg. Yeah, bing bong. Have you guys seen the prices for some of the singles now from like Cosmic Eclipse or from Team Up? It's absolutely nutty. Spoink, we got Mr. Mime, we got Silicobra, and we do just have a Flinks in the back. So emotional damage to start us off.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, Lasse would be John Kronberg. Yeah. Let's go. Cook that box for me. Cook the box. Cook the box, Cactus. All right. All right. Who's next? Yeah. This could be a tough run, but we're hoping for the best, guys. Cross your fingers. All right. Aki, here we go. But again, we have extra cards from me and JP as well. So yes. I pulled my lovebirds from a $1.06 3-card Dollar Tree pack. I can never beat that. Yeah, you'll never beat that, First Tomo. I'm sorry to tell you right now, you're never gonna beat that. Never. Yeah, not that sort of turnover with with value. Yeah, you're not gonna beat that. Matt Gooch is getting a shout out from Serbane. Serbane, welcome in. Hope you're good over there across the pond. Guys, go check out Serbane as well. Serbane's getting the kisses from Cookies. Sorbet. All right. Glameow, Corefish, another Corefish, Scatterbug, Gliscor, and we do have the Victory Bell in the back. So we're not going to price compare like non-hollows or hollows or whatever. But, and even this is back in the day when even hollows were not guaranteed. So Aki, I'm so sorry, but Serbane is getting a shout out from A. Howard. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you smash that like button or like that smash button. We have 91 people in on the end of stream giveaway. We have 69 people watching right now, giggity. And we have 67 likes. We're already 2/3 of the way of our like goal there. So, and we're not even halfway through the first battle here. And we got Irish coming up with next. And if we do pull that Empoleon alt art, that will go out to you guys because I have it. You guys saw the binder. I have it. Battle Styles is a very hard-hitting set. Yes, it is, Serbane. So we're hoping for the best here today. We are definitely hoping for the best. My birthday's in 12 days. Excellent. Although maybe not excellent because maybe you're dreading getting older. So I don't know. Maybe excellent, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how you're. Oh, at first, like you mean like the astrological sign. So you're a Cancer. Okay. Because I was like, wait, Cancer gang. I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. But I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces because I'm middle of March. So I'm the fish. Cancers unite, right? Hold on. Is that we got something here. Is that full art? Is that full art? I don't know. It looks too light to be a full art. I mean, it looks too light to be. If it's like a darker gray, that usually means it's alt art. I don't know. This could be a full art. I don't know. I saw like a little bit of an edge there, but I don't know what it could be. A trainer, says First Tamu. So this is for Irish. So Irish, this is Irish's pack. So let's do a quick, we'll do 3 seconds. 3, my price checkers. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we do have the Bruno. So that little bit of that I was seeing in the corner there was his fist. So we do have the Bruno full art trainer. So I mean, we'll take that. I'm pretty sure I'll check my binder. I'm pretty sure I have the Bruno. I think I picked him up for when I was doing like some trades way back in the day for some from cheaper singles back in the day. So if we could get a price on this for Irish, so Irish will definitely take the lead. Whoa, it's Sir Bane, says Sticky Biarsk. Yes, Bane. What do you mean? Bane comes in here and chills with us. We don't talk about Bruno, says JP. Yeah, and Lasse. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. Do we talk about Bruno in here? I do, but let's not talk about this Bruno. All right. 225. First person that tells me what Disney movie that's from gets a high five. Let's check. Lasse is getting a shout out from Irish. All right, let me check my. Yeah, see, there's the Bruno. So the Bruno is right here. So we do have the Bruno and all the other ones. Encanto says well, JP and then A Howard shortly after that. Anish, no, not Coco, but Coco is amazing. It is Encanto. All right, so Irish with the lead with the Bruno. We're not going to talk about Bruno no more. And I got to go full screen here real quick for our good friend William Hill, a member for 6 months, who also said Encanto, which is true. Very good. Congratulations. High fives, hugs from me. You guys are good. I'm so proud. All right. Encanto, my bad. No, it's all good. I know Sir Bane had a full art card. I didn't know Sir Bane had a full art card. He does also. I know you're joking about that, Bjarch, but I know he did also recently commission. Here's Jonesy, by the way. I know he got his own custom full art trainer card coming in, or at least I think you do, right? I saw that community. Was it a community post or Instagram? Pretty sure. I think it was just your community post. Sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. Coders out there. Yeah, bro. Ironic if Irish wins this. GG's Irish. Yeah, well, hey, you know what? It'd still be good. Here's Jonesy. I have a 2-year-old granddaughter that we watch every weekend. This is all we watch is cartoon movies. Cartoon movies, hey, you know what? I was a Disney kid. We watched all that stuff. Cherubi, Pachirisu, Chimeko, or Chimeco. I like to say Chimeco. I think it sounds more cool. And Mr. Rhyme in the back. Here's Jonesy. I'm so sorry to say, but we have to do the sad horn. I wish I had abs like that, Bjarch, not since my army days. Oh, you were in the... Why didn't you never told me you were in the army? Or maybe you did, and I wasn't fully paying attention, in which case I apologize. Or I apologize, as some people would say. Fish Frenzy Addiction. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Rhyme looks like Lasse after too much rum. Does he? Well, I didn't think he was too much of a hard liquor drinker. I thought he was more of a... He seems like he likes more of a nice glass of wine. He seems more of a wine guy, but I guess he does sometimes drink his hard liquors. She can't speak full words, but will baby sing the heck out of some Frozen? Oh yeah, definitely sing some heck out of that. No clouds allowed in the sky. That's right. I walked in with my mischievous grin. Who says that? Who says what? We don't talk about Bruno in here, Oots. No more Bruno. We got an Mbor Hollow. Not going to take the lead, but Fish Frenzy Addiction, thank you so much for being part of this first battle here. We have more to come in this Battle Styles box, but not going to take the lead there. Fish Frenzy Addiction, thank you so much. All right. His favorite is throwing the glass on our light gray. Throwing the glass on our light gray couch. Bjarsk is the rum lady. I'm the wine guy, sitting with a nice... Oh God! Don't let me try to pronounce that. Bourgogne. I'm sure it's like more. There's more syllables in that, but I don't know how to say it without completely making a fool of myself. So I'm just gonna say that sounds nice. First Tamu, here we go. I don't know how to say it. What did I say? What did he say? All right. Why couldn't you be drinking like a nice Merlot or a nice I don't know. Not a Pinot Grigio or like a Sauvignon Blanc. You're having like a dessert wine or something, or I don't know, something easier to say. Bourgogne. Okay, it's a Bourgogne. All right, there we go. Come on, baby, says First Tamu. First Tamu. As we've been saying, battle styles can be pretty tough. So yeah, Merlot is a grape. Bourgogne. I'm gonna have to remember how to Bourgogne. Land it. Bronzor, Cacnea for the win. Electabuzz, and we have another hollow in the back, but just a Luxray. It's not gonna do it first, Tamu. Oh no. All right. Haha, I know I got back in at Battle Styles. Yeah, Battle Styles. Oh, Battle Styles. Ooh. Ooh. Coach Bruce. Here we go, Coach Bruce. At least you don't say Merlot. Yes, I've heard people say Merlot, and it definitely makes me cringe. So if you say Merlot, that's pretty cringe. Don't do that. All right. Yeah, it's like when people say, like, when old white ladies say, "Oh, do you want some tacos? I would love to make some tacos." I'm like, why are you saying it like that? It's tacos, or just say tacos. Like, you don't have to say tacos. Like, oh man. More Pecco, more Pico, Tool Jammer, Bruxish, that's a ugly fish, Slowpoke, Yamper, Murkrow, Salandit, we have Bellsprout, we got Deblade, and we have Jellicent in the back. Tacos, right? It's pretty cringe, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Coach Bruce, thank you so much for being in this first battle, but not going to do it. Why are you the way you are? Why are you the way you are? Now, that's an Office reference. I know that reference. Hey, Cactus, what's going on, Tommy? Hope you're good. I hope everything worked out. Laugh it. Hold on. I think it's laugh it, shout, or did I say laugh it out? Laugh it, shout. Well, I know who this is. Laugh it out. I put laugh it, shout. I should have put laugh it out. That's my bad. All right, espresso. Yeah, people say espresso or espresso. Yeah. I see what you're saying, Pokélele. I got you. People say certain things very, very oddly to me. I think I see something in the back here. It might just be a V though, so I don't want to get laugh it out too excited here. But I think I saw like a black border for a V here. All right, here we go. Hey, be nice to the fish. Bruxus is PBM's favorite Pokemon. No. PBM's favorite Pokemon is actually Klefki. I know a lot of you guys in the chat, when he pops in here, I always ask you guys to drop the Suicune because we all know he loves Suicune. You know, Pokeballer Mike loves Suicune, but he actually really loves Klefki, and he also really loves Kling and Kling. So, like, you know, the gear Pokemon. I don't know what it is, but he really loves it. And as Oot said, he's also very good about pulling Yanmega. He's like a Yanmega magnet. He likes that one a lot, too. All right, and looks like we're getting a lot of hugs going all around. Dotler, Dublade for Laugh It Out, Pigmite, Scatterbug, Yamper, Lickitung, Zubat, we have Remoraid, we have Indeedee, and we have our first VMAX. We got the Tapu Koko VMAX. Does that actually... I will have to wait on prices because I'm not really familiar with the singles from Battle Styles, clearly. I've already had BuzzPeep and JP tell me some of the prices, and I'm kind of shocked at some of these. But does the Tapu Koko VMAX beat the Bruno? PBM is a closet Klefki fan. When people say axe instead of ask, or when they say Arcadia instead of Acacia instead of Akai. Oh yeah. All right, so $1.35. So laugh it out. It's not going to take the lead. So Irish is still in the lead. That Tapu Koko is still going to take the lead for right now. Laugh it out. I appreciate you so much for being on this first battle. But Irish is still in the lead, and we're down to the last one. Acacia is pronounced Acacia. Acacia. Oh, I say Acacia. I guess I'm also saying it wrong. I've always pronounced it Acacia. Victor Kordek, you're the last person for this first battle. Here we go. Or when they add the letter R to words like wash. Yeah. Or people say rum instead of wine. Oh, that was below the ooh. She's gonna get you for that one. They're sitting on the couch right now together, or maybe they're in bed with me right now, and she's gonna hit him for that one. But you can't hit her. You can't hit her back. One, because she's a lady, and two, because she's pregnant with your baby. So yeah, there we go. Last say, but why is the rum gone? Why is the rum gone? Gliscor, the twins, the weirdo. We're in bed with you, Big Daddy. That's right. Tepig, Honedge, Electabuzz. We have the twins with the crazy hair again, and we have Drampa, the grandpa in the back. Yes, Cactus. We are having a menage a trois. No. All right, guys. Victor Kordek. Unfortunately, I'm not fine with that. I'm not fine with this. And I wanted to pull you some heat, but looks like Irish Pokehat, he gifted 5 memberships. He also did a shout out. He did a super chat earlier. Is there an Eevee in this set? Says Irish. There is not an Eevee in this. Oh wait, like maybe in the bulk. I don't know. I'd have to go through. I'm not sure. But congrats to Irish. Sorry, I keep yawning. I swear I got plenty of sleep last night. Irish. Congratulations, you got the Tapu Koko VMAX and a Bruno here, and we got to add in some extra stuff. Yo, Far Out Genetics is coming in here saying Big Daddy Cactus, but let's mix this all together. Irish, can you give me 3 numbers, 1 through 15? 3 numbers, any 3 numbers, 1 through 15. It can be 1, 2, 3. It can be, 2, 11, 12. 3, 8, 9. Whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm gonna stop mixing because he said 4, 7, and 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Lasse said the other day, but you always joke about me on Cactus Live and it drinks my rum. The audacity, right? Cactus, the EV is only available as a blister promo for this set. Ah, okay. Thank you, SR, for that clarification. So, yeah, it's just a promo. Okay. Irish, I'm going to also just pick out... I'm just going to go in order. Whatever I see on the top of these hits from JP Gaming to make this kind of pretty much straightforward and easy. So I'm adding in a Zacian EX from... This is from JP. This is not from me. So JP Gaming is going to add in something here from Journey Together. So that's from Journey Together. We're going to add that in there. Let's put it in the back so you can see what you won the battle with. And let's add in, from my personal collection, we have a Zapdos EX promo. We have a Amistar V full art. And then we also have a Meowscarada EX. All right, so we got 2 EXs and a full art to add to your little stack here. All right, nice. And a Sign Energy as well from yours truly. So let's real quick go through these, and then I'll give you guys the next keyword for the second battle here. So Irish, my Sign Energy. Bruno, we don't talk about Bruno here too much. Tapu Koko, we got Zacian, the Zapdos, Meowscarada, and or as Twice Baked Jake would say, Meowscarada. I've never heard anyone else say it like that except for Twice Baked Jake. And go back and watch some of his, I don't know, that's how he says it. Amistar V, and there we go. So guys, let me bag this up for Irish. Irish, I'm pretty sure I still have your address saved if I go through my emails. But if you want to send me an email, please do it at refresh your email. That'd be great. At crazyxcactus@gmail.com. You guys know the drill. You can drop exclamation point email, Irish, if you've forgotten my email or you didn't hear me, but it's crazyxcactus@gmail.com. Send me a refresher and you're good to go. Lasse, what else did I say? What did Lasse say? BRs, why are you writing like it's a serial killer letter? Yes, why is she doing that? I don't know. Keep testing my patience and find out. Ooh, snap. All right. Can you give the 3 EX to the next giveaway? I can do that, Irish. You want me to do that? So he wants to give away, hold on, the 3 EXs to the next giveaway battle. Okay. A patient, what is it? No, a hospital, what is it? It's a building with patients, but that's not really important right now. So wait, he wants to give away the 3 EXs to the next person. Okay, I can do that. So Irish is just going to get the 2 full arts and the VMAX then, and he wants to pass along these other 3 Xs to the next winner of the next battle. So that'll be a stack. I'm happy during the whole SV era that they haven't printed a sick Umbreon or Espeon promo. They are waiting for the market to chill so I can get a copy. Well, there have been a couple. There's the Espeon promo. Oh no, I'm thinking of Fusion Strike. Isn't that a Fusion Strike promo? It might be a Fusion Strike promo. Okay, so we're gonna pass these along to the next pack battle winner. I'm gonna leave it up here so I don't forget those. I'll try. You guys, everyone viewing me, don't let me forget those. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 more packs here ready to go. And I'm going to give you guys the next keyword, and then make sure you say the keyword in the chat if you want to get in on this next battle. We have 98 people on the end of stream giveaway. Please make sure you fill it out right now. It's pinned at the top of your chat, and the same rules apply for that. Just, no alt accounts, no accounts less than 30 days old, 18 or older, fine, under 18. Please have parents and guardians' permission. The only difference is the end of stream giveaway. You don't have to be here for it. So there we go. 98 people on the end of stream giveaway, and trust me, you'll want to get in on this. It's pretty spicy. Giveaway, let's close this out. Refresh Nightbot. Guys, I'm going to bring you over to Nightbot screen here in just a moment here. So let me go full face screen. Let me get this set up. Dashboard, giveaways, refreshing their whole system or whatever. And like that. So let's go over to the end of stream giveaway screen. No, not the end of stream giveaway screen, the Nightbot screen for the second battle here. So for pack battle number 2, the keyword is going to be LASSE. I'm pretty sure some of you probably already guessed that. So let's just give a shout out to Lasse for those 50 gifted memberships earlier today. So please put the keyword right now in the chat just one time. If you say more than once, you might get timed out by one of my mods who might think you're like spammy in the chat. So don't do it. Just once is fine. And Nightbot, look, Nightbot already sees, like Nate L got in. Chris Salsa is in here. He got in. Crystal Monger got in. Oots. Bing Bong. Rena, OT bestie Rena's in here. I know she was giving probably some shout outs and some hugs and hearts to people earlier in the chat. Pokey France is in here. Brevica, here Jonesy's getting back in on this. Laugh it out. Yep, so laugh it out. Yeah, definitely get back in on this. Even if you lost in the last battle, get back in on this. So there we go. Pokezone and Ben says, so the GameStop Umbreon promo doesn't exist. Oh, It's hard for me to remember all the promos because at this point they're up to like in the Scarlet and Violet era. I think they're up to like number 160 something, or like they're up in the. They're definitely above like 150 in terms of how many promos are in this era so far. So I lose track. Speaking of promos, I also have that sick promo from Lasse and Bjarsk. Speaking of them earlier, I have that promo from 7-Eleven here somewhere. And that's amazing. So that's a special promo from 7-Eleven from like the Philippines, where it's the Lapras with like the stamped 7-Eleven like logo on it, which is pretty dope. And I even think, speaking of that card, I know Pokezone and Ben in the chat actually got that graded through Gladiator Collectibles through Albert, and I got a 10, which is pretty cool. So Anish says, let's have some fun questions. Meanwhile, if you could have one Pokemon with you in real life, what would it be? We almost have given that a thought. If I could have one Pokemon with me like all the time, I would have to choose something that maybe even might not be the most like my favorite Pokemon, but would still be I mean, Gardevoir would be cool to have because she's psychic, so she could use like telekinetic stuff to be like, and Gardevoir is pretty intelligent, where I could be like, you know, go do this or go get that, or use a telekinesis to like lift something out, or. But I would probably want to use something also that's like, as much as I love Gardevoir, I feel like I'd want to choose something that's like useful to me in real life, like something that would be like I could fly with, like the Dragonite would be, the Dragonite would be a good one. Like something that could fly would be amazing, because then I could just like use it to fly wherever I want to go. Like, or something with psychic powers would be great for all kinds of like lifting things, so I wouldn't have to lift anything anymore, because I could be like, Alakazam, use telekinesis to like move all my stuff and whatever, or like I'm a champ to move my stuff. Like literally, I would probably want something that has more of a utilitarian use. So I'd have Ditto, so it can transform into me, so they can go to work for me. That's actually good. Yeah. Ditto, and then Ditto could transform into anything. Actually, Ditto is kind of a cheat code. So yeah. We have OBF Umbreon with a GameStop stamp. What would I choose though before I start choosing names here for the second battle? I don't know. Like I feel like it could be a Charizard, because then it could fly me everywhere as well. Yeah, Charizard would be pretty dope. Yeah, I'd have to think about that more, but I would think something probably. I'd have to probably think about something really. I really would have to consider something with flying. Or like something that swims, or like, you know, someone said Blastoise. Like Blastoise would be good. Like a Lapras could be good, because then you could use it to like go boating, because Lapras is big enough. We could have several people on its back, like, you know, Ash and all them did. So Celebi to time travel. Yeah. So anyway, guys, let's start pulling names here for the second battle of today's stream for Battle Styles. And here we go. Let's choose the first one. Smokovsky. Yeah, that's clever. Ditto's out of the box. I would choose Mew just because it sounds and laughs, or Charizard. Man, that's my childhood. Yeah, for sure. A new promotion in the Philippines is Pokemon cards with Pokemon-themed Krispy Kreme donuts. That's crazy. So Smokovsky is here for the first slot. With the GameStop promo, has some gorgeous arts. I'm not a fan of stamp promos, to be honest. I'm a Cosmos Hollow and Cosmos Hollow enjoyer, says Bing Bong. I feel that too. All right. Smokovsky. All right, so he's here. Who's next? Who is next? Rena's like, oh, who's next? Crane Claw Addicts. Crane Claw Addicts. All right, where's Crane at? We're going to go through these quick. The quicker we respond, the quicker we can get into the second battle of the stream with this booster box of Brilliant Stars. Yes, you heard that right. For those of you just coming in, Brilliant... no, not Brilliant Stars. What did I just say? Battle Styles. Battle Styles. We're going for the Sleepy Tea Tower. Okay. Crane Claw, where are they at? I threw away a few GameStop Umbreon promos on accident and forgot them in a bag. Oh, go Spencer. That's rough. I think actually, did my nephew get me one of those, or did he get me one of the other GameStop promos? I think he was able to get a couple extra of one of the GameStop promos like months ago, and he got one for me, and I definitely put it off to the side with all my other stuff. So yes, guys, the keyword for this one was Lasse, but I don't see Crane. I'm new here, just subscribed. Oh, that's fine if you're new here. Menace. Just make sure that you're not an alt account. Well, I mean, obviously, I hope you're not an alt account or an account that's less than 30 days old, but you can still get entered in on this, no problem. The keyword was lasse. Guillermo's getting in on this. Guys, I'm gonna have to do a slow countdown for Crane here. I'm gonna have to do, and guys, make sure you're all caught up with the stream. Thank you, Pokezone and Ben, for also dropping the rules again for all of you guys who didn't hear my rules. No alt accounts, no accounts less than 30 days old. If you're 18 or older, you're fine. Under 18, please have your parents and guardians' permission before you enter these battles. Say the keyword once in the chat. Don't say it more than once. You might get timed out, and it's 1 win per household. So we spread the love. So I don't care if you're a father, son, mother, daughter, or you and your 6 cousins are watching me. You can all watch. You can all enter on your separate accounts. Just if you're in the same household, I just ask we try to spread the love. So if one of you wins, then I ask that you guys can still we'll just spread the love and give someone else a chance, another household, to win. Anyway, Crane is here. Luckily I was about to do my slow awkward countdown. All right, so Crane is here. Dominic May. Oh, Dominic, I feel like Dominic hasn't gotten in on a battle in a long time. Dominic, welcome back in. Hope you're good. Dominic May was like, you know what, I saw Battle Styles, I saw Sword and Shield, and I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. Dominic May is here. Y'all got any prismatic bundles at GameStop yesterday? We had 75 of them here. Now, I did overpay for it, Go Spencer, so I paid the $40, but hey, it's still technically cheaper than market. But yeah, I went up to my GameStop up the street, and when I walked in at like 12 noon, they still had like 30 or 35. It looked like they had at least 30 bundles behind the counter. So I got one of them and I went home. So I'll probably wait to open that maybe with Adriana as well when she gets here later this week. So Dominic is here. Who's next? Go Spencer. Go Spencer, I literally just answered your question. So I know Go Spencer's here. Yeah, did anyone else get anything recently from GameStop, even though I know they have, I don't know, they're going kind of crazy with the prices recently. I don't want to support them too much with these overinflated prices, but since I saw that they had them, I figured, what the heck? It's a bundle for 40. It's still like the market. People are still paying like $70 a bundle for Prismatic. So I'm like, and Prismatic has been so rough to me, as you guys saw the other week. So, but I still figured, what the hell? I'll give it a shot. So I just grabbed one more bundle for us. But Go Spencer's here. Who's next? SR. I know I saw SR earlier. SR, where are you at? But guys, let me know. Did you get anything from GameStop, or were you kind of feeling what I was feeling, and were like, nah, I'm not sure about this. I got some Destined Rivals at Target last week. Ooh, that's nice. I got a game from GameStop, says RJ. Ooh, okay. I need to get my hands on a set of the Illustration Contest promo cards. Okay, I got you. We don't have a GameStop in Sweden anymore, says Oots. Ooh, okay. Yo, Frankie is Guillermo. I was giving a shout out to Frankie Fisher. Nothing at ours last time we went, says Mrs. Ox. Okay, got you. All right, who's next after SR? SR is here. Just Pika X. Getting a bunch of names I haven't seen in a while. Just Pika X. Just Pika, where are you at? Oh, and I also am trying to save some of my money for when Adriana and I are at Card Party. So I will be at, just to confirm, I will be at Card Party next week, or well, it's already this upcoming week. It's Sunday, so it's later this week. So I will be there. So if you're at Card Party, just keep an eye out for me. I will have my shirt on here. So if you're seeing me from the back, I'll have my green shirt on now. This is my only shirt that I have, though, so I might only wear this shirt like maybe on Saturday all day. So Friday I might have a different shirt on, and then Sunday I'm gonna probably have a different shirt on. But Saturday, which is usually the main day for most conventions, I plan to have. Well, I mean, maybe I'll be able to wear them both if I only a couple hours on Friday, and then I'll wear this all day Saturday. But I'll try to keep it fresh. But if you're looking at me from behind, just make sure you see. So. That's how you'll know it's me, because I mean, I might have my light backpack on, but I'll try to have my backpack over like this shoulder, so you should still see my logo from the back. So, you know, there we go. You'll be camping, okay? And Just Pika, by the way, is here. Crazy Cactus will wear that shirt all weekend. LOL, no hugs on Saturday. No hugs on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, gotcha. Where's Albrick at? Albrick. No comment, says Mr. Zard's Mix. He'll have the same face all weekend too, so you might have to recognize him that day as well. Yeah, right? Ghost Spencer says, I'm 3 cards away from mastering Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is a tough set, Ghost Spencer, so that's definitely a super accomplishment. A lady like that, you need to keep happy with expensive card purchases. What do you mean a lady like that? She ain't like that. She just wants EVs. She's a super Eevee fan, a super Vulpix fan. I know she's going to be on the lookout for those two first and foremost, along with several others. Albrecht is here. Let's go. All right, who's next? Chris Salsa. Where is Mr. Chris Salsa at? Senor Salsa. Cactus, says the Veggie Beast. Veggie Beast, welcome in. She wants cereal and bagels. Yes, she very much is a breakfast person, so she's going to want cereal and bagels. So I think she's going to be happy with like the included breakfast at the hotel. Now, I'm not staying at the... So so the two hotels are next to each other. Technically, the one that's hosting Card Party, and I didn't even realize this, but it's like $50 or $60 extra per night. But it's the one, like, they're literally next door to each other, these two hotels. It's like a 3-minute extra walk just down the sidewalk, go into that hotel. But yeah, so I'm at the hotel which has like the pedestrian bridge which directly connects you to the venue. So you don't even have to step out onto the road. You can literally just go to, I think it's like the second level of the hotel, and you just walk across this like skywalk to right into the venue. So it's pretty sweet. All right, so Chris Salsa is not here. I'm gonna have to do a slow countdown here in just a moment. But guys, if Chris Salsa is not here, I only have one more person after Chris. But if Chris is not here, then I'll have to re-roll him for that'll be the 8th slot plus one other person. So, all right. Hey, just got home from our Sunday Pokemon meetup and saw that I got gifted with a membership. Thank you. Also, what's up, everyone? Oh, Chris is here. Okay, I was about to have to do that slow, awkward countdown. All right, guys. So one more person for the second pack battle here today from this Battle Styles box. Good luck. I'm gonna do a hotel or the Holiday Inn. Whatever the hotel is across the way from the Tampa Convention Center is the one I'm at. So there we go. All right, guys. So 5 seconds for the last person in the second battle is 5, 4, and I'll do a full screen here in just a second. 3, 2, and 1. Coach Bruce is like, my God. Coach Bruce. Coach Bruce coming back again. Okay. Who am I? I'm going to go full screen here real quick because we got Pokézone and Ben coming in here. I'm going to have to write his name down to use as a code word for the next stream, which won't be this weekend because I'll be at Card Party, so it'll have to be the following weekend. But I'm going to write. I got his name written down. I'll try. I can't forget that. But guys, make sure you shout out Pokézone and Ben just gifted, one of my mods just gifted a 5-bomb for us, and he said Card Party ain't a party without PBM. I am going to miss PBM for sure. So I definitely will miss PBM for sure. So I would make a joke about him being the reason I'm not going, but I can't. Gotcha. Lori, you're switching up your name. LOL, says Veggie Beast. Lori did switch their name. Oh, they did switch up the name just a little bit. Myrina. Yes, well, she's my Rena. Or, well, technically she's Chocolate's Rena, but she's all of our Renas. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, without further ado, we got Coach Bruce was here, correct? Coach Bruce, hold on. Yeah, Coach Bruce is still here, of course. All right, so let's mix these up and let's get into this battle. All right. Let's get into this battle, you guys. Are we ready for this? We don't price check holos. We're only going after the hits. And we know that battle styles can be rough, so we're all hoping for the best. We expect the worst, but we always want to be positive and hope for the best. So, well, I know you're saying, well, expect the worst, but hope for the best. That's still being kind of negative, but yes. All right, yo, we also got, hold on. We also got Betty coming in here celebrating 7 months, says, don't kid yourself, Rena is mine, says Betty. Well, it's true. Betty does have initial claims to Rena, but yeah. Nate the Great. That's a reference to the Uncharted video game series, and specifically Uncharted 4. Now that's still, I would still say that's one of the best video game series of all times. Like, the stories are great, characters are great. And yeah, Just Pika X, here we go. The war for Rena starts now, says Harjay, right? The Rena War. Now, if only her name was Reina, as in like I worked with a lady at Publix, and her name was Reina. Like, and in Spanish, Reina is queen. So, yeah. But I know Betty is gonna say Rena is a queen, which is true. That's also that. But where's my banana? Well, I know Banana's busy with a job right now. But where's my queen at? She's not here. Steven. Where's Steven at? Steven. Steve? Steven. Steven! We do have a V. We have a Necrozma V. Reina is my niece's name. Ooh, nice. I also like Rayla, which is... I like that name from the Dragon Prince. That's animated series from Netflix. I like Rayla as well. La, 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 la. 83 cents says BuzzPeep and JP. Thank you guys for those quick prices on that. So Just Pika is going to take the lead, and Ray is king in Spanish. Exactly. So you got Ray. Ray is king, and then Reina is queen. Exactly. 83 cents says this said BuzzPeep and JP. Appreciate you guys checking that price really fast, so we can keep going with who is next, which is gonna be this person right here. Coach Bruce is second. I finished a couple things at work and come back, and all the peeps are in chat now, says JT. JT, all the people are in chat. So many people. So many people. All right. Oh, by the way, I'm not caught up on Dragon Prince. Has anyone else watched that show on Netflix? I'm like a season or two behind, I'm pretty sure. So don't spoil anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, for a while there, I thought it was maybe in danger of getting canceled, but I think it got picked up again, and then I don't know, like, did they finish it, or is there still like another season coming up after this, like in a year or two? I don't know, but I'm definitely behind, and I gotta watch the most recent season. We got a Cherim Hollow, so I'm not gonna do it. What's up, what's up, fam? Says Wagonex. What's up, man? My Sprout's middle name is Rain. Oh, nice. This is how fast you need to be when your name is picked, says JP. Yes. Mm-hmm. Reggie, my goddaughter has the same, but spelled Rain, as in like the TV show Rain. It's kind of more of like a weird, like a CN drama show. I'm waiting for a season 2 of Delicious in Dungeon, but I'm not that stoked for it. Well, it's kind of a weird anime, and it's a weird manga. I mean, it was interesting, but it kind of frustrated the heck out of me watching that show. Smoke Smokovsky, but yeah, I mean, I'll probably still end up watching it, because I guess it has just enough that gets me interested to watch it. But I was just frustrated with, I'm like, dude, your sister was eaten by a dragon, and you're just like taking your sweet time getting back to her to save her, and it's like, la-di-da-di-da, let's take more time cooking like random dungeon food. Let's take more time on this level. It's like, your sister is running out of time. You need to get there faster. Like, what are you doing? So, yeah. And then, well, you just got to watch the show. So, yeah. Pokeball just dropped the video names. Dropped a video names. YouTube burnout is real. I don't know what that means. He just dropped a video names. I don't know what that means. Yeah, well, I'm not really a huge Pokevault fan, you guys. I'm sorry if you are, but he also did that video like a year and a half ago, which is like, I'm quitting YouTube. And I was like, bro, you're just doing like, he was writing that like, I'm quitting YouTube with like, you know, I'm throwing in the towel kind of video. And then it was like, oh, just kidding. But I was like, dude, I was just kind of annoyed, because I was like, he was riding that train at the time where there was a bunch of like YouTubers, not just PokeTubers, but like people that were like, and even Leonhardt was guilty of this too, where it's like I'm quitting, like why I'm quitting, and it's like, you're just farming for engagement, and people would be like, no, don't leave, the community, the hobby needs you, like don't go, please, no, like, and it's like, oh Jesus, like let it go. Like, you know what? If you're gonna go, just go. Just go. You don't need a video. The whole point of doing those videos is because they want people to be like, no, please, don't go. We love you so much. It's like, no, don't do that. Like, just let them go. Like, just don't even put up a video. Just go. Like, if people were serious about going, they would just go. So, or they would just put out a community post saying like, hey guys, like, it's been a great ride, but like, I'm done. Like, family's more important. Like, I gotta put my family first, or something happened, or I got a new job and it's taking up all my time. Just put out a community post. So Alberic, here we go. I don't know. He definitely likes to clickbait a lot. So I don't really enjoy people that clickbait too much. So, and there's a lot more PokeTubers recently in the past year or so that have done a lot more clickbaiting with their titles and their videos and their thumbnails. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just lose I lose a lot of respect for that. A Big Teddy Cactus, please don't go. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere just yet, guys. And if I went anywhere, again, I would probably just do a community post and just with a long explanation of what's going on with my life or something. Hit the road. Hit the door, Jack. I think you mean hit the road, Jack. Where's chocolate? Where's chocolate? I don't know. Just a bolt on in the back for Alberic. Alberic, I'm sorry, but we have to do emotional damage there.
Emotional damage.
yeah. So again, I apologize for those of you guys who like Pokeball. I mean, like, he seems like he's somewhat. I don't know. I don't know. And you know what? He could probably. I don't know. He probably hates certain people. Like, he might come across me and think I'm a douche. I don't know. But the whole point of it is, like, I don't care what he thinks about me. But I feel like there's people like, I don't know, I feel like he does care about like what people think about him. Like, whereas like, I just don't care. I mean, if you don't like me, like, you might not like me for like, there's people who will never like you for even superficial reasons. Like, oh, I hate Cactus. Like, I hate his voice or his beard or his, I don't know, his stupid forehead. Or they're going to hate, there's people in your life that are going to hate you for reasons that you're not going to be able to help. And why should you? Just, if people don't like you, don't focus on those people who don't like you. I don't know, they're just haters anyway. Let your haters be your motivators, and then just, you know, I don't know, just work on you and don't worry about other people. I mean, some people might say, oh, that's easier said than done, Cactus, but I'm like, I don't know, I don't know. Geez, just be your authentic self, and that's it. There's my TED Talk, my inspirational talk. You say don't go, but then there's a stream next week. No. So, no, there won't be a stream next week, so I'll be at Card Party. It's a cycle for sure. You know, the ones who have been around still can't pronounce Gen 1 Pokemon. Yeah, Civic. All I'm going to say about that, Civic, is as much as I love DPM, and I do, I mean, look, I'm going to Card Party for God's sakes. But even to this point, even to this day, there's Pokemon that even Pat mispronounces, and I'm not trying to be a hater here, because I think you can all agree here. There's still Pokemon to this day that, like, from Gen 1 that, like, he still mispronounces. And I'm kind of like I know some of you guys are gonna be like, well, we all mispronounce certain Pokemon, but I'm like, no, there's certain Pokemon that we all say this way, right? But I'm like, there's still some Pokemon that when he says it, I'm like, I'm cringe, and I'm like, my radar goes off. I'm like, is that really how he says it? Like, or is that just like, I don't know. Again, I don't want to be like on some weird hype, like, I don't know, hate train right now, but it's like, I don't know, does anyone ever get like a feeling like I'm like, Pat, is that really how you say it? Like, or like, I don't know, like, are you like, what? Like, I don't know. Chris Salsa, here we go. So I don't know. I'm not trying to be like, I don't know, maybe I'm sounding too much. I'm just gonna, let's move on. Like when he says, like for a long time, he kept saying Ponyta, like he said, not Ponyta. I think I've never heard anyone call it Ponyta, and he said Ponyta, and I've never gotten over it basically to this day. I think he calls it Ponyta now, like he finally like corrected himself, but for the longest time he said Ponyta, and maybe people, sometimes, but I feel like also he's just trolling. It could be that, you're right, and he's trying to just get engagement. Some people do that, like for their YouTube shorts, they'll purposely say something wrong because then they get more chat engagement in their shorts, and then it hits the algorithm with more people commenting and more people liking the short. People purposely have been caught, like, you know, they purposely say something wrong. Like, instead of saying Charizard, it'll say like, they'll have their voice, or they'll put in the AI where it'll say like Charizard, and it's like, you clearly just spelled it in the AI program wrong. So people will be like, why is it pronounced like that? And people will leave comments because they'll get duped into it. Aegis/Hollow for Chris Salsa. Chris, unfortunately, we got nothing there. Chris, I'm so sorry, but I have to do the sad horn for you. Yeah, wait, I've said Ponyta. I've said Ponyta since I was 7 years old. Ponyta? Or do you say Ponyta? Like Ponyta? Because it's Ponyta. Because I've never heard, he was the first person I've ever heard say Ponyta, like ever. So, yeah. I'm never going to pronounce Houndour correctly, says Harjay. Why'd you say Houndour? Houndour? Like Hound, or is it I've never heard anyone say it pronounced Houndour. Like Houndour? Like, I've always ever heard people say Houndour. That's it. So, Crane Claw Addicts, this is you. I mean, Pat's a good person monetizing a popular hobby in the best possible way, which is true. I mean, I got much love for Pat. I mean, he's done great things for the community and the hobby in general. So, but it's just sometimes I'm like, really? Why? Really? Is that really how you say it? Like, what? I don't know. So, everyone says Rayquaza to Barong, to be fair. I've always, like, growing up, I said Rayquaza because that's how, like, I even found a book and it said like phonetically it's pronounced Rayquaza, but now everyone, and I've gotten so used to saying Rayquaza, even though I know that's technically not correct. So whatever. Oh, yo, we got Irish Pokehat coming here again. Irish, I don't know if that'll go through because, you know, I think the gifted memberships got broken, but we'll also do, what did you say? I said Irish Pokehat. So it's Irish and Lasse have gifted a bunch of memberships here today. And I think we might have broken YouTube already. But Irish Pokehat with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Every little bit helps. And like that. Thank you so much for those. So we're at Clarang Claw Addicts. So you know what? I'm just going to be positive for the rest of the stream. And let's hope for some good stuff from Battle Styles. Not in this pack, though, Crane. Not in this pack. I used to call Suicune Soyoikun. I've always said Suicune. I've always said Suicune, but yeah. So, how do people pronounce Pokemon? Well, there's oh my God! Remember that Logan Paul or whatever Paul video, whichever the Paul brothers, where they had the booster box and it was all like, and that guy said this is the biggest scandal in the history of Pokemon. Like he said, like Pokey, like you're doing the hokey pokey. He's like, in the history of Pokemon. I'm like, it's Pokemon. Poke, like the Hawaiian thing, the Hawaiian raw fish dish. Pokemon, not Pokemon. Like I'm like, I cringed at that. I'm like, I don't know. Dominic May, here we go. I used to call Camaros Camaru. Gotcha. Okay, that was Logan Paul. Oh, okay. I don't know. I get confused with those brothers because they look exactly the same to me. I mean, I guess that's the whole point because they're brothers, but still, like, I get those two confused. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even remember one of the other brother's name. Logan Paul, the whatever Paul. I don't know. Tool Jammer, Golbat. I called Libya like the country. That's a good one. I like that. Fomantis, Spiro, Mian Shao, and we have Mr. Rhyme. So guys, this just goes to prove Dominic May, wow. The Gooch, Matt Gooch, getting a shout out from Veggie Boost. But guys, we're 8 packs into this battle, and just Pika, we've only pulled the V. So this guys just goes to show you that Sword and Shield was also pretty rough with some of these boxes out there. Pretty darn rough. SR. Some of you guys might not have believed me in the beginning of this stream, but are you a believer now? Because I hope you believe me now. Colin's dad. Hold on, I gotta go full screen. That just literally popped up. I was SR is dropping the hearts. Yo, we got Colin's dad celebrating 7 months, dropping the hearts and the hugs, guys. Thank you for everyone who's celebrating anniversaries here today, but we got Colin's dad with 7 months. It's crazy. We're 2 months away from a YouTube baby, Colin's dad. Here we go. All right. You're always Gucci, says Matt Gooch. Gucci. All right. All Gucci. All right. You're part of the Matt gang, just like me, so we're good. We're Gucci. We got Fire for Fire Pulls, Heat More, Tower of Darkness, Corina's Focus, Chorubi, Mianfu, Sil Cobra, Mr. Mime, or this could be Lasse after some rum, Bellsprout, Salandit, and we have Slowbro in the back. So guys, that was 9 packs out of this box of Battle Styles in the back side of the left side of the box, and we only pulled 1 V. For Just Pika X. This is exactly why we come prepared with extra hits in this kind of situation. So, Just Pika X, Just Pika, I need 3 numbers, 1 through 12. And then I'm also going to add in this top card. I'm just going to pick it right off the top. Oh, hold on. Hold on. So this person's also getting these 3 EXs from Irish Pokehat. So this is for the extra EXs from the last battle. So this person, which is Just Pika, will go home with a stack here. So Just Pika, I need 3 numbers, 1 through 12. One of the hollows was 86 cents, was it? Well, I don't count the hollows, so unfortunately, it's not gonna do it. Yeah, he gets those extra 3 EX cards, exactly, JP. I almost forgot, but that's from Irish Pokehat, who passed it along. Matt Gang has taken over Card Party 3. Yes, I will be there. Plan is to be there with Adriana Banana for the weekend. and then we'll leave. We'll come back home late Sunday. We'll probably come home Sunday night because I'm only 2 hours away from Tampa. I can make good time from here to Tampa. If I don't see just Pika X with 3 numbers in about a minute or so, I'm going to have to choose the numbers myself. Or I'll ask someone random in the chat to do it. But yeah, and then you know what? Let me also grab the random card from JP Gaming as well here. Off the top. All right, we're also going to add in this Pidgeot from JP Gaming as well. I'm going to put that in the top of there so I don't forget. Let me just grab a drink of water. Guys, make sure you hydrate. Get some spring agua or get some whatever filtered, purified water, whatever you got. Drink some water. It would have been a 14-hour drive from you for you. Damn. Yeah. That's a big ask. For me, it's only 2 hours because I'm in Fort Myers, Florida, and Chloe's always jealous because I'm here and she's not.
Fort Myers, Florida. Cactus, jealous as ever.
Jealous as ever. All right, guys. I don't see just Pika X. So, Adriana is missing her banana. Yes, she's missing her banana. Bjarsk, can you pick 3 numbers 1 through 12? Yo, what's happening today, Cactus Crew? Pack a day. Welcome in. Hope you're good. We got 75 people watching. We got 81 likes. We're 19 likes away from our 100 like goal for today's stream. I know I realized I was probably going to have less people watching here today because it's Battle Styles, and I know some people aren't as hyped for it. But Bjarsk, give me 3 numbers 1 through 12. I'll let you choose. Choose 3 numbers because just Pika ain't here. Or maybe they had to pop out. 4, 7, and 11. Wait, wasn't that exactly the same numbers as Irish? Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, got it. Wait, we're probably a little bit behind. Oh, you might be a little bit behind. Yeah, make sure you guys are all caught up with the live stream, okay? Make sure that your little live stream button in the corner of your screen is red. And we're going to add in a Kyurem VMAX, a Grottle Art Rare, and we have a Tapu Fini GX. Nice, okay. Wait, was it? I wasn't paying attention. I don't think you're super behind. Maybe just a few seconds. All right, but just Pika, you have a nice big stack here, so I'm going to have to, hopefully they fill out the end of stream giveaway, so I'll be able to reach out to them later. And look at their stack here real quick. So we have Signed Energy from yours truly, of course. Necrozma, Tapu Fini, Grottle, Kyurem VMAX, the Pidgeot, Zacian, Zapdos, and Meowscarada, as Twice Big Jake would say. All right. Some water, yes. All right. But yeah, so I will be at Card Party. I'm gonna have a lot of people sign my poster again, as you guys might have remembered from the one of my previous streams. So this was the poster I brought for last Card Party, but I still have my poster for so this is the poster I'll be bringing for Card Party 3 next week, or this upcoming week, and I'll have all the people that I want to sign it. So all the people that I meet up with, I'm going to be missing a lot of people. Like PBM's not going to be there to sign this poster, so but it will be like kind of like a record of like who I met and signed up, met up with and had signed the poster. All right, guys, so let me give you the next keyword here in just a moment. We still have 80 people watching. Ooh, we ticked up just a little bit. That's nice. We have 115 people in on the end of stream giveaway. Trust me, again, you're going to want to beat it on that because there's a nice spicy card in there as well. Dashboard giveaways. Let's go over to the Nightbot screen here. Let's refresh this. Refresh giveaways. Let's go to next. Everyone can enter. The keyword for this third battle here today is MIXX for Mr. Zard's Mix, who did that super chat here earlier today. So he's down there in Australia. So the keyword is MIXX for Mr. Zard's Mix. You got to put that in the chat right now if you want to get entered in on this third battle. That second battle was pretty rough. Those 9 packs, only 1V. So I'm hoping we wait, read my comment. What's your comment? American people, a bottle of water. British people, a bottle of water. A bottle of water. Yeah, that's how the UK people say it. It is how they say it. A bottle of water. Now, we say Tuesday. They say Tuesday. What else do they say? Cheerio. They don't say air conditioning. They say aircon. I don't know. And like air conditioning is like really rare for people to have in the UK. I don't know why, because it can also get really hot there. But not a lot of people in the UK like have air conditioning in their houses. Again, I don't get it. Maybe it's because like the utilities there is a lot more. So yes, exactly. So those you don't know, a little trivia. The term soccer actually did not originate in the United States. So the word soccer, we can't take credit for that. We only call it soccer here because it was the word that was the name for the organization that came up with, that was like the head of the Football Association in the UK. And that term, that abbreviation got brought over, and then we just started, I guess, apparently in the United States, calling it soccer after that organization that led like the football league in the UK. So the term soccer actually does originate from the UK. So for all you people who are like, oh, but you Americans call it soccer, it's like, actually, we called it soccer because we couldn't call it football because that already existed before soccer, before football came over. It was American football, you know, with like the football. And yeah, so we had to call it soccer, and it just, but that term comes from the UK, not from us. But thank you, Pokezone Ben, for that $2 bomb there. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to Nightbot screen so you guys can see this. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna start pulling names here because I'm ready to go for this next, this third battle here. So let's start. Yep, and there's the name of the association right there. Choose a winner. Here we go. Hero nor villain, HNV. I'm just gonna put HNV on the card because I know that's hero nor villain. But welcome in HNV, hero nor villain. Oh, by the way, guys, this is my time to ask you. I think only a couple people said something about it, but in the chat, can you let me know who's going to card party so I know, like, maybe you'll, I don't know, keep an eye out for me? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, innit? Yeah. So who's going to card party? Let me know. Yes, the keyword is mix, M-I-X-X, for a shout out to Mr. Zard's Mix. But who will be there? Like, so I know kind of... HNV sounds like something you get treated at a free clinic. Yeah, it sounds like some sort of something transmitted. Going to card party. John's going to card party. Well, of course. John, I know you're going to card party for show. Anyone? It's too far for me, says Vilco. Got you. Poketop says no, but they wish they could. Okay. I'm trying to hit the one from Seattle, says Pokedon. Oh, I get you, because it makes sense if you're on the West Coast. I mean, obviously, like, you're going to go to that one. Now, it makes sense for me to go to this one because I can get there to 2 hours by car. I'm not going to the one in Seattle because that's a really expensive plane ticket. Plus, hotels are even more expensive over there in Washington State versus Florida. I'm sorry to say, that's just the truth. Especially in Seattle. God. Nate L, like that hotel for card party, I think I looked it up and it's like the cheapest room is still like $300 a night, whereas the cheapest hotel room, the card party hotel with the promo code was still like, I think with tax it was like $240 a night, but like the Seattle hotel was like, at least it was a little over $300. I mean, and that adds up, and I'd have to stay there if I'm going across the country. I'd want to be there for at least 4 nights. So literally, and staying there for 4 nights, that's an extra $60-$75 a night. Basically, if I'm staying there 4 nights, it's like I could have stayed 5 nights at any other hotel, like here in Florida. So, you know, all that stuff adds up. So yeah. But anyway, let me hold on. Nate L, hold on. I didn't go full screen here. What am I doing? Nate L for 2 months. Appreciate you. You rock, Cactus. Thank you so much. And I'm seeing who else is going. But thank you, Nate L. I hear you. I'm feeling the same about Florida. That's across the nation for me. Pokedon, exactly. I'm the one cummerbund and holding a single red rose. Oklahoma's pretty far from both of you this year, says JT. Exactly. Yeah, I feel that. I'm not going to Seattle since it would be a 30-hour drive. A 30-hour drive. Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right, so HNV is here. Who's next? Let's go back to the Nightbot screen. But I appreciate you guys letting me know. If you are going to card party, say something in the chat. Yo, we got Trong Hai Tran. Trong Hai Tran is in I believe you're still in Vietnam, correct? All right, Trong Hai Tran is here. Who is next? Pokemat. Kansas City, both are pretty far, but I got a Collecticon I'm going to in a few months. Oh, nice. I've been to Collecticon a couple years back. I went to that was basically my first major convention, and that was in Orlando. Yeah, that was in Orlando. Pokemat. Part of the Matt gang here. Pokemat, where are you at? Pokemat, where are you at? All right. Penguins. penguins, as Benedict Cumberbatch would say, and no one corrected him. He was on the Graham Norton show, and they all the people like let him say penguins, and it's like, no, just, you can correct him. I know he's a Hollywood star, but tell him it's pronounced penguins, not penguins. Pokemat. All right, who's next? Yeah, Pokemat is here. Jonathan 86. Card Party should just go back to California and stay there. It might end up going back there the following year, and maybe it'll just. I don't believe it ever should have split. I'm one of the people in the camp that said Card Party should not have been split, and it's only in its third year to 2 separate events. I believe it should still have stayed one event. So that's just me though. Like, and you know what? I believe like maybe it should have been on the West Coast again, or I thought they should have just alternated every other year. It should be like West Coast, East Coast, but with 2 events in the same year, it's definitely like you have to choose one or the other. And I don't think it should have been split. It should have just been like, you know what? It should have been like, okay, 3rd year we're going back to California, and then the 4th year we'll go back to Orlando, and then back and forth. Like, just do that. If I don't know. So. Also, like, and Pat will admit that the first event actually like lost money in California because California is expensive. But I'm pretty sure he admitted that Card Party 2 in Orlando was a much bigger success. So, like, financially speaking as well. So, yeah. I mean, because literally Card Party 1 was in the red. I don't think Card Party 2 was. I mean, he's never fully admitted whether or not it was in the green. But all points lead to it was a success in Florida. So I don't know, and take that for what you will. Jonathan 86. Who's next? Crystal Monger. I also think he admitted. Pat admitted on. He had said the reason why it was in the red was because they blocked off way too many. They blocked off a lot of rooms at the Card Party Hotel in California, but that was also a pretty expensive hotel. And what happened is there's so many hotels in California that a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'll just stay at the Holiday Inn down the street or the whatever down the street." And it's like, are you going to pay? You know, some people had to decide between paying the whatever Card Party's hotel was. Like, let's say the cheapest room, and that even with the promotional code that he had blocked off was $250 a night. Then but you have a Holiday Inn that's maybe still very good, free parking, free breakfast down the street, and it's going for $150 a night. That's a big difference for a family. Let's say you have a family of 4, and it sucks, but that's just how it was, I think, for a lot of people. And I think he still had to pay off all those rooms. Like, if he told the room, like, hey, you have 2,000 rooms, I need 1,000 of those rooms. Like, he still had to pay for those rooms that he blocked off for that special rate, So that's why I think he really went into the red. So, yeah. All right, Crystal Monger's here. I'm sorry, I keep talking. OTP Bestie Rena. OTP Bestie Rena. I think Rena hasn't been on a battle in a while. Rena. Card Party, I thought Card Party should try New York. I'm not saying I would have gone, but like it would have made sense if it was in New York, like as an alternate East Coast location. I also think, I know this sounds weird, but I know for a fact that like Charlotte, North Carolina is a big hub for like I think it's American Airlines is big, like it's their hub. Like, I know, like, that would have been interesting, like, because it's, like, a major hub, so, like, basically, that's, like, their connecting airport, so, like, like, if you ever fly American Airlines, like, that's their major hub that you'd fly through Charlotte, or I think it's Charlotte, or what's the other city in North Carolina that's big, that's their hub, or it could have been Atlanta, but Atlanta's a little bit dangerous. I've heard not safe things about Atlanta, so maybe that's why they're going to probably avoid Atlanta, but Atlanta is the hub center for Delta, so... I would always say, like, it makes financial sense to go into a city that has like an airplane, it has like an airport hub for like one of the major airlines, like, so you can get a lot of more people on direct flights, cheaper flights. So Dallas does make sense too. Dallas is a big connecting airport for a lot of people. So yeah. All right, Rena's here. Brevica 89. Yeah, see, like, Dallas makes sense, or like Dallas or Houston makes sense to me because it's center of the country, and again, it's a major hub city for I think several airlines. Cactus loves yapping. I do. I'm sorry. Kansas City. I don't know how big of a hub Kansas City is, but it makes sense that it would be. All right, Brevica is here. 2 more people to choose. Poketop 107. NYC is too expensive. Yeah, it's too expensive maybe for... Here's the conundrum, okay? So New York City can be expensive for hotels, but you can get crazy good prices like for flying into New York City. You can save a lot of money on airfare going into New York City because you have LaGuardia, JFK, Newark is outside the city. It's right across the border, like 45 minutes outside the city into Jersey, but yeah. All right, Poketop's here. Guys, the last person for this third pack battle is 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The last person for this third pack battle is Blaze Daily. And it's funny because you have a fire energy here. Blaze Daily. British people are so polite. Oh, wait, hold on. What did she say? What did she say? I bet if a British person gets stabbed, they'd be like, "Oi, excuse me, mate, but rude to put that knife in my chest, isn't it?" Yeah, they probably would say that. Tennessee would be a good area, especially if like the Gaylord Hotel. Never heard of that. Tennessee would be interesting if you can get near like Dollywood. What is that? That's Sevierville, Tennessee, which is that closest to Memphis or is that closer to the there's Nashville on one side of Tennessee and then there's Memphis on the other side, or are they close to each other? I think maybe one of those would be kind of interesting. So it'd be like a knife. All right, I don't see Blaze though, so we're gonna have to do a countdown here in just a second while I'm getting these packs laid out. You can map marshmallows over the heads, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs ready to go. All right, I'm gonna do a slow countdown here. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, you're here. Okay, good. Make sure you guys are all caught up with the stream. All right, we're good. We're good. They're here. Oh. All right. Too many people can't get passports because they're on a list. Nashville is the east and Memphis is in the west. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Not Memphis, says Civic. It's rough. Okay, gotcha. I think the key is logistically, again, you want a city that has, it's a big hub it has a big hub airport. It has basically like, you just have to you can take an Uber or a taxi from the airport to the hotel or a near hotel like that's near the convention, and that makes the most sense. You don't want to have a person fly into a city where it's like, oh, then you have to like kind of like leave the city to go to the convention. Like, no. So it would have to be in a city that makes sense and where the airfare is reasonable, that a lot of people can get a lot of round trip tickets for a decent price. So I would say, yeah, Dallas makes sense. Going back to California, if it's in like LA, maybe makes sense because there are a lot of options, but I would have to, I don't know, they'd have to try to see if they can get a better deal maybe to make the hotel more enticing for people to stay there for multiple days. Because I think there was also a lot of people that were in California that were just going in for like the one day, just like basically driving in, being there for the day, then going home. And not doing it, making it like a short like trip or whatever. Bronzor, we got Murkrow for Blaze Daily here, Horsey, Stonejourner, and Hollow I almost said like Sandaconda or Cobra. I almost said Santa Cobra. So yeah, it's not that. Traffic is so crazy out there. Yeah, Los Angeles traffic is like I-95 traffic growing up when I lived in Connecticut. It's no joke. It sucks. Chonghai Tran, here we go. St. Louis Airport has a tram that goes all the way into the city, but I live here and I still wouldn't want to be downtown after nightfall. Yeah, that's sketch then. Card Party Vegas and Card Party London will happen in the next 4 or 5 years. Vegas would make sense because Vegas, most places have direct flights to Vegas and you can get good airfare to Vegas. And Vegas, there's all the casinos, all the hotels, and they might not be the biggest rooms, but you can get a lot of good deals on rooms in Vegas because guess what? They want you to come in there and save all your money, save as much money as you can on the room because they want you to gamble it away in the hotel. So in the casino. So Vegas actually would make sense to me. I think Vegas actually would work. And we actually talked about this in Mike's PBM's Discord, that Vegas does make sense. Clay Doll in the back. So Chonghai Tran, I'm so sorry, but Blaze Daily is still going to be in the lead with that Hollow Sandaconda. So we got to do emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Vegas, kids have fun with cards. Parents have fun with the slots. Parents also have fun with cards because they can be playing blackjack, or I might slip away to play some Mississippi stud or 3-card poker or whatever. So yeah, and opening Pokemon packs they say opening Pokemon packs is a gamble, right? So Jonathan86, here we go. Chonghai Tran is not happy with that. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was battle styles be rough. But we're going to open up the rest of these pretty quick because I realize, as always, I talk too much during my stream. Too much time spent during my stream. All right, here we go. Here we go. Do we have the luck here? Do we have the luck here for Jonathan86? I don't know. Vegas is really congested as well, though. It's true. As Ben said, it's very, very congested late at night. Do you know that Nevada does not have lottery? Well, it's also congested during the day. Do you know that Nevada does not have lottery? Does it not have lottery because they don't want you to spend money on the scratch offs and those tickets. They want you to spend money at the casinos, at the hotels. They probably have a deal with like the gaming commission, the Nevada Gaming Commission, to keep the lottery out. All right, guys. So nothing. Jonathan, I'm so sorry. He's probably also going to drop that Pikachu that's mad emote in the chat. So I'm not fine with that either.
Just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they.
Oh yeah, big city traffic in Connecticut is no joke. Yeah. So I used to have to drive like sometimes into the city from Connecticut down the I-95, and it sucked. It absolutely sucked. Here in Norvellin, here we go. I so enjoy listening to the Cactus rant, says Brevica. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad. All right, guys. So, God, battle styles be rough. So rough. Arkansas would be perfect. What about Arkansas? Well, Arkansas is like, what is in Arkansas? The only thing that I ever found in Arkansas that looked interesting to me that maybe like one day I'd want to do, like if I had like all the money in the world to travel in, there's in Arkansas, I'm pretty sure it's Arkansas. They have the Crater of Diamonds National Park where you can just go there, I think for a small fee. And then you can just go like look at the plowed fields and you can find surface diamonds there, or they let you dig in certain parts of the park for like a nominal fee. And it's pretty cool. And there's also like some other places in Arkansas that you can do like gem mining or crystal mining. I think there's something called the Mount Ida in Arkansas where you can go like, if you ever wanted to mine for like quartz crystals, like you can go mine for like, again, nominal fee at some of these places. And like people find these like massive like quartz clusters and like crystals and things. And it's pretty wild what you can find out there. But anyway, guys, hold on. Bruh. That was not good for HNV. Hero Norvillin, I'm sorry. We're just going to keep going here. Brevica, 89. I got to keep going at a little bit of a faster pace. Crazy Cactus, for a family of 7, it was $52 a day to dig there. I've been there 4 times. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's not, for a family of 7, it was $52. That's not too bad. I mean, for the chance to find like a diamond that could be worth like 20 times that amount. I mean, even if it's only like a, you know, hey, you know what? Have a good time, and yeah. Shout out to Arkansas, beautiful state in my opinion. Yeah, I've seen pictures from Arkansas, beautiful. You have the only diamond mine in the USA that's open to the public, I believe so. The quartz is big, yes, very big. They also have totes stuck in Arkansas. Decide for yourself what you can do there. Slowpoke, Tapu Bulu, and Vivillin in the back for Brevica. Brevica, Battle Styles is still treating us dirty. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you, Crazy Cactus. Well, just Pika, I believe that's Big Daddy Cactus to you. All right, just like how Dean has to call me that, right, Dean?
Big Daddy Cactus. I hate you, York. You made me do that. For flip's sake.
And you too, Chloe. You too. You can't. You're not out of this.
I did say Big Daddy Cactus. I just said it again. There we go.
All right, fine. She just said it again. There we go. All right. What about you, Panda? You've said Big Daddy Cactus for me.
Big Daddy Cactus.
And it sounds so good when he says it in that auto-tune voice. So, Panda, can you just do it for me one more time? Just one more time. That sweet, sweet auto-tune voice.
Big Daddy Cactus. Big Daddy Cactus. Big Daddy Cactus.
Can we move on?
Can we move on? No. I just put it into my pocket. Okay, Cactus, where's the T-Tar already? Says Matt Gooch. Matt Gooch, I don't know. Victor Kordek, hold on. We got to go full screen here. I call you Big Daddy Cactus, but I'm not important enough to clip. I don't think... You've only called me that maybe a couple times. Yeah, just a couple times. Hold on. Full face. Full face cam for Victor Kordek celebrating 19 months. Regular size Daddy Cactus. No, Big Daddy Cactus. Get out of here. All right. Mid Daddy. What? No. All right. Spoopa. We got Gliscor. We got Bruno. No more talking about Bruno. Glameow. Quarterfish, Scatterbug. We got Cubone, Bone, Silcobra. And we finally have another V. We got the Empoleon V in the back. So we're going to we have a new lead here. Crystal Monger. What's the lead for Crystal here? LMAO, Biarsk, to Lori is laughing at that. Blaze is like, no! All right. 64 cents as Matt Gooch, and also confirm, wait, hold on. 64 cents or 61? I'm going to go with 61 is confirmed by BuzzBeep. So yeah, make sure it's the TCG Player market price and not the holofoil price. I've seen recently a lot of people when they check prices, they get confused between the holofoil price and the market price. So just make sure it's I'm going to say 61. I'm starting to sound congested. So I apologize for that if I sound a little congested. All right, GG's. Oh, just had to update. Okay, gotcha, Matt. Gotcha. Okay. Still fun, but the hit rate is not making it more likely to buy Battle Style, says Brevica. Brevica, I feel you. Poketop 107, here we go. Yeah, Battle Styles, it do that to you. That's why some people are like, you know what? Just buy the T-Tar. Just suck it up and buy that T-Tar for 190. I'm calling gold Houndoom soon, says JP. Ooh, that'd be spicy. That'd be very spicy. All right. Let's go, says Poketop. Poketop, I hope for the best for you, as I hope for the best out of all their packs. All right. Lightning, Bisharp, Golbat, Energy Recycler, Cherubi, Lickitung, Licky, Electabuzz, Esper, Timber, Salandit, and we have Stonejourner in the back, non-holo, so...
Emotional damage.
It's gone down 3 cents since you started. You do talk a lot. I do talk a lot, Matt. All of us Matt in the Matt gang, including Pokemat. There we go. All of us Matts, we do talk a lot. Big Daddy Cactus is in the house. Hold on. Let me go full screen here. Big Daddy Cactus is in the house. Yes, Tommy Lindell. Thank you so much. Tommy Lindell for 15 months is crazy. 15 months. Think about that. 15 months. It only takes one pack, says Pokeballer Mike with a... Oh, yeah. Is Pokeballer Mike going to bring in the... Oh, yeah, luck? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Mike? Is that the oh, yeah, luck?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we got Mike just came in here. Is that a sign? Is that a sign for something in this pack here? Can we drop the Suicunes in the chat if you haven't already? I see Jonathan's ahead of me. I see Nirma is dropping the Suicunes. So Poketop 107. Just like what you said, no, Matt, you just want him to shut up and give cards away. Just you give a Goblin a showing. Hold on. I have an extra EX who can attest. Hold on. Wait, what? What? If Big Daddy Cactus was a Shining Knight, his name would be Sir Talks a Lot. I do talk a lot. I do. I do talk a lot. Salandit, Roly-Coly, Esper, Bruno, we do have a hit. It is a T-Tar, but it's not the T-Tar we want. We want the sleepy T-Tar, the Alt-Art. But does this T-Tar take the lead from the Empoleon? Does it take the lead? Finally back home from after work. How is everyone? Bug Juice, we're all good. The wrong T-Tar though, yes. And we're at 86 likes. Thank you guys for continuing to smash that like button. 67 cents, so we do have a new lead. So Crystal Monger is getting beat out by Pokemat with 67 cents. So one of the Matt gang is going to take the lead here. Hold on. One of the Matt gang is going to take the lead with 67 cents. So it's a battle of the pennies here. And do we have last pack magic in this battle? Thank you guys for all the Suicunes. I see Fish Eyes, 27 dropping them. Fish Eyes, OTP Bestie Rena. Oh, Rena is the last pack magic. Is there magic in here, Rena? I don't know. La 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 la. La la la. Da 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 da. PBM, is everyone here? Is everyone here? Oh wait, we gotta behave because we gotta not get too excited because we got PBM in here. Don't get too excited. Did you run by his PO box yet? Did he run by his PO box? JP's asking you. Did you run by your PO box yet, Mike? Because he sent me some stuff. Maybe he sent you some stuff. Hone Edge, by the way, no one ever has to send me anything, so I appreciate anyone who does send me stuff, and I just try to give that all away. Energy Recycler and Scented Scorch, so unfortunately, Rena, I'm so sorry. He visits his P.O. Box every 2 to 5 business weeks. That's true. That's true. Rena, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to do this. The sad. Hold on, the sad violin. All right, Pokemat. Pokemat. Here we go. Pokemat, I need you to tell me 3 numbers in the chat. 3 numbers 1 through 9. Any 3 numbers 1 through 9. It can be 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. It can be 5, 8, 9. Whatever you want to do, Pokemat. And then I'm also gonna grab a card here from JP Gaming as well. Again, who was just checking with. He was just checking with PBM, saying, "Have you checked your PO box yet? Have you?" I like it. From JP Gaming, we're going to toss in for Pokemat here as well. This is from, again, JP Gaming, Luminion V. And Pokemat says 2, 5, and 8. Okay. Hold on. What was this card? Oh, hold on. That dropped out of there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got it. All right, so we're going to throw in that, again, Luminion. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your P.O. box is, right? I know. Okay, so we have the Scovillain, Japanese art rare from the, I think this is Scarlet Violet, Scarlet? From Scarlet. Scarlet-based, Japanese. A Golurk V from Evolving Skies, and then we have a Japanese... a Bayonet EX, also from Scarlet Violet base. So we got 2 Japanese cards here, Luminion V. So a nice little stack here for Pokemat, plus my signed energy as well. So Pokemat, please reach out to me as soon as you can at crazyxcactus@gmail.com. Now, I know you've won before, but if you can please send me a refresher email to crazyxcactus@gmail.com. If you didn't hear that, or if you can't remember, just make sure you put ! email in the chat, as JP Gaming already did for you. So Pokemat, there's my email right there. Again, I'm pretty sure you've won in the past, so just reach out to me at that email again, send me a refresher with your name and address or where you want these winnings sent to, and you'll be good to go. And the sooner you get me the address, the sooner I can send it out. So, and by the way, I'm all caught up on mail. So if there's anyone waiting for mail from last week, I am all caught up on mail. I got that sent out early this week, so I got it sent out like 3-4 days ago. So if you're waiting on mail from last week, that's out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, guys, this is the last battle coming up here. I'm going to put these 2 Urshifu packs off to the side. These are going to be the snipe packs. So I'm going to give you guys the first keyword here right now for these first 7 packs here in front of us from Battle Styles. So we still have 81 people watching. We have 88 likes. Make sure you guys are all caught up to the live stream. I'm about to give you the second to last keyword here for these first 7 packs. So be ready for this. Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. I'm hoping we get a gold or a rainbow out of these last 9 packs here. So, yeah. I wonder what people are going to call the upcoming mega set when it comes out, since it's starting a Heart Gold, Soul Silver type era. Interesting. I don't know what they, like, you mean like the nickname for it? By the way, Pokeball Mike is giving a shout out to a lot of people. Just making sure, just want to make sure you get it since it was delivered back on the 14th. Oh, yeah, he'll definitely get it. He'll definitely get it. So, pack a day's got to go. Oh, I appreciate you popping in here. I hope you have a good day, good stream, all that good stuff. And, Mike, there's a 151 mini tins on the way for the battle. Ooh, 151 mini tins? That's sick. All right. Dashboard, giveaways. Guys, let's go over to Nightbot screen and give you the keyword for these first 7 packs of this last battle. So, yes, we are in the last battle. And the keyword for the first 7 packs is... R-I-C-H-B-O-Y. It's Rich Boy. So all one word for Rich Boy skin. So the keyword is Rich Boy. I don't know how PokeDude already got in on that. Did he guess it? Maybe he already guessed it. I don't know. Bane's getting on. Wait, did Bane get in on this? Oh, speaking of Bane, so that might give like. Do you guys want to know what the end of stream giveaway is right now? Or do you still want me to hold it secret? Secret. Should I say it now? Should I say it now? Let me know. What should I do? Show it? Keep it a secret? Hold it? Hold it? Secret. I'm okay. I'm seeing more people say keep it a secret. We're gonna keep it a secret. The secrets have won out. We're keeping it a secret until the end. Until the very end. Until the very end. We're going to keep it a secret right up until the point where we're about to raid somebody. I'm going to show you what it is at the very end. How about that? That's what I'm doing. I like that. That sounds evil. All right. And let's start pulling the first 7 names for this battle. You guys, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's start pulling names here. Yes. We're going to do that. We're going to do it. All right. Jonathan 86, part of the John gang. Jonathan 86. Does Battle Styles have tougher pull rates than Prismatic? Tune in next week to find out, right? Jonathan 86, part of the John gang. I didn't put John gang on your card this time. We're going to see if that makes a difference. All right. Jonathan's here. Awesome. Wild Ghost Rips. That is definitely a new name. I've never seen them in a battle before. Wild Ghost Rips. Wild Ghost Rips. I feel like I just got a pop up on my phone, but I don't know what the heck that was. Wild Ghost Rips is here. Oh, yes, and thank you again, JP, for dropping the rules. So, again, as always, the rules are no alt accounts, no accounts less than 30 days old. If you're 18 or older, you're fine. Under 18, please have parents' guardian's permission. The keyword is rich boy, all one word. Please just say it once in the chat. If you say it more than once, you might get timed out for spamming. If it's been a couple minutes and you're not sure that you entered, you can say it one more time. Just put like a C or something afterward, like in a separate, put rich boy space C so that we know you're just checking it. But, yeah, you guys are pretty much good to go. You guys, for the most part, over the last 2.5 years, I've been doing my streams, like 2.25 years, whatever it is. You guys have been very good about following the rules, so I appreciate that. And we haven't really had any major issues ever, knock wood. There's been a couple minor issues along the way, some bumps in the road, but everyone has those. But you guys have been very good about just following the rules, so I appreciate that. I knew it was Rich Boy before he was done spelling it because there's only 3 or 4 names to spell out, and they're all different. So when you started, I know already. Okay, gotcha. All right, Wild Ghost is here. The Dark Enforcer. Dark Enforcer, I see them in the chat. Dark Enforcer is still chilling with us here, so I know Dark Enforcer is here, so I'm going to write that down and keep going. All right, who's next after Dark Enforcer? Drift and Frame, also a completely new name in the chat. Drift and Frame, and if there's ever any issues, my mods also check for making sure that these guys everyone's legit, no alt accounts or anything sketchy. Oh yeah, no, Dark Enforcer, I just saw you in the chat, so you're good. So if I've seen you within the chat within the last minute or two, I just say, you know what, just saw them, they're good, let's keep going. Drift and Frame, though, I'm not familiar with that. Oh, there we go. All right, so they're here, excellent. They give us the thumbs up, they're ready to go. All right, who's next? Wait, Jonathan 86 we already got, so looks like Nightbot really wants them to get in on this. Victor Kordek is getting back in again. Account 6, 2016, I might be an alt, right? Victor is no joke here today. Victor is not playing around. After Victor, I still have 2 more names to choose, and then if you stick around, we still have 2 more snipe packs, which I have another keyword for that ready to go. All right, Victor is back in it again. Who's next? Jess Lucier. Where's Jess at? Where's Jess at? Jess, not Jeff, Jess. Okay, where's Jess? My name Jess. By the way, whenever I hear the name Jess, it makes me think of the original. It makes me think of the original Free Willy movie because that main character, that kid, his name is Jess or like Jesse, but I think they just call him Jess. So whenever I see the name Jess, it makes me think of him from Free Willy. I don't know. Random reference there, by the way. All right, so Jess is here. Guys, 5 seconds for the last person and these first 7 packs. If I don't call your name for this psychic energy here, again, there's still 2 more snipe packs off to the side after these first 7 packs. So here we go. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. John Parker, Mr. Card Party himself. John Parker. Speaking of Card Party again, I'm not even a big enough feature creator, big enough to be a feature creator. No, it's fine. I don't. It's But let's go. All right, John's ready to go. John's hyped for this. All right, John. Wait. John versus John. Wait, there's Jonathan 86 and there's John Parker in this, so this could get pretty dicey. All right. This could get dicey. Very, very dicey. Okay. Let's go over to the card cam here. I got the cards all ready to go. You're featured to me, Crazy Cactus, says John. John, I appreciate that. All right, we got Drift and Frame. The Battles of the Johns, right? It's a Johnception. John-inception. Okay. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see a rainbow or an alt art in this last battle. That's exactly what I'm hoping for, especially Binder Love. And then maybe we can give away something. I see something that could just be a V. There's definitely like some kind of dark border there. Probably knowing battle style is just a V, but Buzz PP, be ready for this. All right. Let's see a rainbow. Yeah, the rainbow would be nice. Rainbow. There's some good rainbows in here. Crawdunt, we got Grumpig, Energy Recycler, Spoink, Mr. Mime, Scatterbug, Yamper, Lickitung, Licky, Aegis Slash, another VMAX. We got the Urshifu VMAX. Okay, I was not expecting that one. So, Drift and Frame. We have another VMAX from this box. The Rapid Strike Urshifu, so the blue one. Don't cry, Cactus. There's no crying in the Crazy Cactus stream. That's right. Just like there's no crying in baseball. We have to change the name from Battle Styles to Battle Johns. Battle Johns. I like that. Cactus. I don't know if you already have someone in mind to raid and stream, but I would suggest Pokeprice is right here. He's trying to get his subs up to Pokeprice. I'll try to keep that in mind, Chris. I don't think I've raided Pokeprice before, so that would work. I can't remember rating Pokeprice. Are they family appropriate? I don't want to drop into someone again and be like, they're dropping F-bombs. Like, yo, we got Crazy effing Cactus in here. Yo, what a effing legend. I'm so happy to have you in here. This is going to be a effing great stream, bro. I mean, like, God, like, I can't believe we just got a effing raid. Oh, he's amazing. Like, I was like, oh my God, I want to die. John Parker, here we go. So, yeah. JR is awesome and very family friendly. Yeah. Oh, it's JR. Pole Price? I mean, Battle Johns or Battle Porta John? Maybe. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we have 125 people in on the end of stream giveaway. That's good because I still haven't revealed it yet. So, hold on. Wait, did I do the pack trick? I'm going to have to go through this. John, I'm sorry. Wait, did I do the pack? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, I didn't do it. All right. Pokeprice is right with JR, Jax, and Jade. I got you a raid. Well, let's see. Pokeprice is right. Matawak. All right. I feel like this just happened. John, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to do the... Oh, no. John, I'm sorry. John, I hope I'm still featured in your heart. All right, Wild Ghost rips. Wild Ghost. That was whack, LOL. Yeah, it was whack. All right. Yeah, oh, so Albert, okay, it looks like Albert is going live. He's still planning to go live later today. Okay, all right. Yes, family friendly. He has his kids as well in the stream too. Got it, okay. All right, guys, I feel like I see another dark border in here, although I don't want to completely... I try not to look at the back color to see the code card, because this is back in the era when, you know, if it's a green code card, it's nothing. If it's the white and green, then, you know, you might have something, or at least a holo. So, you know. Onyx, Mawili says Pokedine, Cherubi, Shinx, and it is just a holo in the back. So I thought I saw like maybe a black edge, but it was just the Octillery. Wild Ghost, I appreciate you so much, but I'm still gonna have to do the sad violin. The Pokeprice is right with Bob, Cactus. Gotcha. That was whack. Feels like it happened. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else in chat, because I feel like we had some latecomers coming in here. Hold on. Okay. We are at Dark Enforcer. Dark Enforcer, just a holo. I like holos. Well, Zach, I mean, I guess maybe I'm so tuned off holos now, just because with Scarlet and Violet era, you're guaranteed a holo in every pack. Maybe that's what's kind of got me about, I don't know, down about holos. Or you feel like you see the code card by accident, and you're like, oh my god, there's a hit in this pack, and it's just a holo. So that always kind of like, it felt bad, you know? Like, oh, we got something in this pack. Oh, it's just a holo. So, yeah. All right, so Mustard, Golbat, Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Fomantis, Remoraid. We got Spearow, Pachirisu. We got 91 likes. We're 9 likes away from 100. Can we do it? Slowpoke and Mr. Rhyme. This is Lasse when he's had too much rum, as always. So I'm sorry, Lasse and Dark Enforcer, but we have to kick you out. The price is not right. It is not right. Okay. We have 3 more packs plus the 2 snipe packs off to the side over here, so we can't forget about those. All right, oof, says Lori. Yeah, it's rough. Battle styles, battle cries. Battle cries? What did people call battle styles when you're like mocking it? Was it battle cries? Battle tries? Jess, this is Jess. What was people's slang for battle styles? I think I called it battle cries because I would cry. All right. Bye, Felicia. Battle lies. Well, I call evolving skies evolving lies. Yeah, I think people would say battle cries because I would cry, and then 2 sets later you have evolving lies, and then chilling rain was chilling pain. So, well, because first you'd have chilling, you'd have battle cries, and then you have because of the chilling pain. And we have, the Cricketune V. All right, Cricketune V. The price is wrong, Cactus, exactly. No, that's evolving cries. Well, I called it evolving lies because it lied to me. All right, so Cricketune. Does the Cricketune beat the $1.60 for Urshifu Rapid? No, it does not. 58 cents. That was quick, Buzz. Got it. Drift and Frame is still in the lead. Jess, I appreciate you so much for being in this battle with battle styles. But yeah. All right. But I'm seeing your guys as saying battle lies, battle cries. Jonathan 86. Here we go. Hold on. Wait, Jonathan and then Victor. Okay, so Jonathan 86. So Jonathan, it's down to you. And then we have Victor Kordek, and then we have the other 2 snipe packs to go. Battle Stylist. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I took that code too fast. Away too fast. Oh, Battle Stylist. Pigmite, Scroll of Swirls, Buffalat, Baltoy, Timber, Scorefish, Cacnea, Mawili, as Pokedine would say, and Lorantis in the back. Jonathan.
Emotional damage.
All right. Pack number 7 is Victor Kordek. Here we go. And then we have the 2 snipe packs. And then we have the end of stream giveaway. And then we raid. And I think we're going to raid. I think we will raid JR and the Poke Price. So don't leave just yet, because we're going to show what's going to happen is we're going to finish this battle. I'm going to roll the wheel and we're going to see who wins. And then I'll show you what it is. And then we'll immediately raid Poke Price. So yeah. Hold on. So if you can stick around for the raid, that'd be amazing. And if we can go over there and smash a like button and give them a bunch of likes on their channel, that'd be great. Maybe even get some new subscribers over there, if you're not familiar with JR. Primeape and Licky in the back. Victor, you got Licky, but you didn't get lucky, if you know what I mean. All right, so I'm not fine about that.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really
2 snipe packs.
Can't get into it because they would never understand.
2 snipe packs. Here we go. Guys, let's go back over to Nightbot here real quick. I'm going to give you a keyword. It's only going to be open for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute tops, and then we're going to choose those 2 names, see what's in these 2 last packs, these snipe packs, do the end of stream giveaway, and then raid. That's the plan. Here we go. Let's refresh Nightbot here, as always. Make sure everyone gets in on this. Keyword. It's open to everybody. Rich Boy was the last keyword. The new one is cookies. Oh, hold on. Cookies. Why is my keyboard screwing up? Anish, JT, Bjarsh is getting in on this. Hard J, Tommy Lindell, Zai, Bug Juice, SDC, Maxi, up in... Oh, by the way, as you guys are putting in the chat there, when we do these /2 snipe packs, or just tell me right now, because I haven't asked all stream, where are you watching me from? Am I Mr. Worldwide here tonight? where are you watching me from? I know, Maxie, you're in Scotland, and that's actually why I thought about asking where people are watching me from, because I saw Maxie. Oh, excuse me. All right. We have Texas, Cali Gang, Ohio, KC, Kansas City, Scotland, Norway, Netherlands, Texas, Ohio, Oklahoma City. A parking lot currently, says BuzzPeep. Got you. New York Gang, yep, with A. Howard. Vietnam, Maryland, Poland, Arizona. Of course, Arizona is super hot this week, just as long as most places across the entire country here in the U.S. we're getting a heat wave. You're the only 10 I see, John. Yes, cookies was the keyword. Get in on this. Miami, Minnesota, Arizona, of course. All right, guys, I'm going to choose the first person here in 5 seconds. And so please keep telling me where you're watching me from. 5 seconds, though. 5. The keyword was cookies. Make sure you put that in the chat. 5, 4, 3, space, 2, and 1. Michigan. Who's the first person? Guillermo Garza. Guillermo Garza. Guillermo Garza. I know Guillermo Amigo Soto's been on some battles recently, but I haven't seen Guillermo Garza get in on a battle in a long time. Quite some time, a few months at least. So guys, 5 more seconds for the other person. So thank you for letting me know. Earth, space. You're telling me about the. It's rainy up there in Scotland. Gotcha. Michigan, Miami, Tennessee. Yeah, there was Tennessee, Arizona, Maryland. Okay, I got it. So I think I'm all caught up with people who are telling me where they're at. I'm in Barnesville, Ohio, which is where the hotter as hell. No, I got you. Yeah, no. I know it can get. It's been hot across the whole country. It's been pretty brutal. The Milky Way galaxy, HNV. Yep, exactly. All right, 5 seconds. 5. Last chance. 5, 4, 3. Watching under a tree. 2, and 1. The last other sniper is Crystal Monger. Got back in again. Crystal, please say something for me real quick. I know Guillermo Garza was here. Yeah, Guillermo Garza is here. No, I got you, Guillermo. All right. Crystal. Yeah, Crystal's here. All right, guys, let's see what's in these 2 snipe packs. All right, here we go. So draft and frame is still here, but we have 2 snipe packs. Guillermo, you're up first. Crystal, we're just gonna put you off to the side there for a second. All right. And then, guys, right after this, I'm going to put all your names on the end of stream giveaway wheel. We're going to spin the wheel, see who wins that surprise here today. And then we're going to go right into the raid to Pokey Price. So please stick around for the raid if you can and see if you win the end of stream giveaway, because we're going to spin the wheel. I'll show you what you won, and we're going to go right into the raid. So appreciate you stick around if you can. All right, dang, Nightbot, does it hate me? I don't know, JT. It's sometimes I see people get picked 2 or 3 times, and then sometimes they don't get picked for 2 or 3 months. So it'd be rough. Primeape for Guillermo Garza. Primeape, it's not gonna do it. Guillermo Garza, thank you so much for being here. Crystal Monger, no sad sound effect for that for Guillermo that time. All right, Crystal, here we go. Last pack magic. Is it a thing? It is a thing on my channel. I've seen it happen. Crystal is up. Crystal's nervous. Biting the nails. I got you. Do we want to? I don't even want to see the. We'll give away the code, but I'm trying not to look at the color at all. We don't want to see it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I didn't know. I know I didn't win the last end of stream giveaway. No, you did not. All right, Fighting Energy, Grumpig, Luxio, Spoopa, Houndour, Lickitung, Horsey, Mankey, Mawili, says Pokedean, Bronzor, and just a Hollow or Beetle in the back. Hollow, not going to do a Crystal. Appreciate you so much, but it looks like we have a new winner here today on the history of the channel. We got Drift and Frame. So Drift and Frame, if you are still here, please let me know you're still here and give me 3 numbers, 1 through 6. I need 3 numbers, 1 through 6. Let me know. I might be the first one entered last night, says Tommy. It's possible. Crystal, JP says, Crazy Cactus, I still not opened a single pack of Destin. JP, you've seen I've opened up some Destin on the channel. Not a lot, but because of the deal I've worked out with Lasse, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, that package will arrive, and I'll have a whole case of Destin Rivals booster boxes to open up. So we'll basically have back-to-back openings of Destin Rivals for quite a while on the channel, and I'm hyped for it because I actually really do like Destin Rivals. I think it's a pretty solid set. I think there's some people just poo-pooing the set because they're not happy about certain artworks in the set. But overall, I think it's pretty strong. Do I think there are some weaker artworks in the set? Absolutely. But do I still think it's a solid set? Yes. So I think people are kind of undervaluing it, or just kind of, they're kind of poo-pooing it. I feel the same vibe about people poo-pooing Destined Rivals, just like people poo-pooed Paldea Evolved, but look at that set now. So yeah. A battle style showing why it was last in Sword and Shield box to sell out in Pokemon Center. Yeah, exactly. So we tried Buzz Peep though. We tried. I was hoping for maybe we get lucky with the Sleepy T-Tar. By the way, Drift and Frame says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these 3 cards will go to the end of stream giveaway winner as well. All right. So, but yeah, I think Destined Rivals is a set that I think is underappreciated right now, and I think long term it's going to be very, very solid. Yeah, we should have done the deal for 2 cases. I mean, there's nothing to say we can't figure something out more in the future. Pikachu, we got Houndoom EX, and we have a Hop full art for Drift and Frame. So Drift and Frame, if you can please reach out to me at crazyxcactus@gmail.com. You can drop exclamation point email in the chat for yourself, or one of my mods can drop it for you if you don't want to. So there it is. So JP Gaming just dropped it for you there. So Drift and Frame. That email in the chat is my email for the channel, crazyxcactus@gmail.com. Reach out to me with your name and address. I do ship worldwide, so don't worry about that, but it is shipped regular mail. So if you are outside the US, it could take some time to get to you. So please keep that in mind. But we got some nice cards here. Urshifu, a Kricketune, a Pikachu V, Houndoom, and a Hop full art. So nice. So there you go. So please reach out to me as soon as you can. And I do ship worldwide, so do not worry about that. And we're good to go. Now, guys, end of stream giveaway has been up there for a long time. We have 81 people watching. We're 5 likes away from 100. We almost made it. We have 131 responses at end of stream giveaway. McIntyre looks like they were one of the first people to fill it out. Wait, hold on. McIntyre, that Gmail, I don't want to call it out because I don't want to dox anybody's email. And who else? Guillermo was in here. Okay, hold on. So, yeah, Dylan Gray was one of the first people to get in there, YouTube names. And Hamilton recently just got in. So, all right. So, guys. Oh, that's your email. Okay, got you. All right, so, guys, box is all set. I'm not going to show just the special card here just yet, but you will also get one of my stickers. You're also going to get these 3 extra cards. I'm going to show these right now. That way there's no delay with the raid. So these are the 3 extra cards that you're going home with if you win the end of stream giveaway right there. And you get, of course, one of my signed energies as always. And then we also have, oh, I forgot to put in an extra card in the last giveaway from JP Gaming. So Drift and Frame, I will add in an extra card from JP Gaming as well. So let me add in another card here for the end of stream giveaway, and I'm gonna have to go in again and add something to Drift and Frame. But so this is going to be added to the end of stream giveaway, and I'll do that. I'll do that for Drift and Frame off camera after the stream. But all right, guys, so you have 10 seconds to get in on the end of stream giveaway. You've had more than enough time. It's been at the top of your chat, so here we go. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna export this to the spreadsheet. I'm gonna start copying all these names over. Here we go. Yeah, Tommy Lindell, you got in. You were first. And then Blaze Daily was the last to just get in. So anyone after Blaze, unfortunately, they're not going to make the cut here today. You had plenty of time all stream to get in. And let's go over to the Wheel of Names. All right, so last week we had 124 people in on the end of stream giveaway. Let's just delete all these names and let's paste in the new ones. We have 133 this week. So guys, you know the drill. If you've been here before, I just do a 30-second spin. I don't shuffle the names. I don't do anything fancy. It's just one spin. Here we go. Big Daddy Cactus, what are all those books you have behind you? I have some manga up above. I have my history books. I have some light novels like Rising of the Shield Hero back there, Overlord. So like light novel, like anime stuff. I have all my anime collection over there behind that black poster board. There's all my anime DVDs and there's a couple Blu-rays, but it's mostly anime DVDs from like the 2000s, early 2010s. And then all my video games are up above that. So yeah. All right. Guys, let's spin it. Here we go. No further ado. Let's spin it. 30 seconds. And then if you can please stick around, I will show you the end of stream giveaway winner. Whoever's, if they're here, I can quickly show you what you won. And then we're going to quickly raid Poke Price. And if you guys can go over with me, I'll be a couple minutes late to that stream. But it would be amazing if you can smash the like button and subscribe to them. It'd be great. Yeah. Ooh, we got John Cooter. Is it John or is it going to be... It is John Cooter. We have one of the John gang has won here today. John Cooter. Oh, you like the organization? Thank you. It is kind of... I still need to clean up and organize better before Banana gets here because it is kind of a mess, my whole place. So I still need to do... Well, I mean, I've done some work so far, but yeah. So John Cooter. John, here we go real quick. Let me show you, and then we're going to raid. So John, if you're here still... John, here we go. So John, we have, of course, the Energy... We have Squawkabilly, Fortress, Clodsire, Rotom, and what is the surprise here? And then we're going to raid. Here we go. Are you ready for this? Wait, you're telling me that there isn't any Ryobi shown in between the books? No. We have that alt art that I got from Sir Bane a long time ago. And even though this is Binder Love, I needed this for Silver Tempest. I was like, you know what? I feel like I have to give it away because I won it on Sir Bane's channel. And it feels wrong for me to hold on to it. I don't know. I felt dirty holding on to it. So even though I do need it for my Silver Tempest, like Master Set or Binder, I was like, you know what? I can't hold on to it. I feel dirty holding on to it. So congrats to John Cooter. We got a Regidrago alt art, and there's Lugia in it in the background. So Regidrago alt art. Congratulations to John. And John, please reach out to me. Send me an updated email if you can at crazyxcactus@gmail.com. I think, John, you have one in the past. So just send me a refresh email if you can. So, yeah. So congratulations to John. Let me just kind of tamp that down. And yeah, guys, without further ado, there's going to be no delay here. Thank you, everyone, for being here, as always. Battle Styles was a little bit rough today, but I hope all my winners here today enjoyed those little extra cards from myself and JP Gaming. And I think John's pretty excited about that one. You got you. Okay, got you. All right. But, guys, we're going to raid Poke Price. If you guys can go over there, say Crazy Cactus Raid or Big Daddy Cactus Raid, whatever you want to do. Drop a bunch of cactuses in the chat. That'd be amazing. And I'll see you over there in a few minutes. Have a great day, and peace. Bye.